Papa Team 6. Welcome to another episode of For the Dads. We are happy you're here. The theme this week, the theme that I'm gathering is embrace the chaos.
Yeah.
Move-in weekend for Papa Sherm.
Yeah.
Ballet Recital. And as a new ballet dad, it came to be pretty eventful. We will dive into all that stuff. We have some dad hacks. We have some moments that we crack a cold one too.
Yeah.
What else? I hope the trash is taken out. I hope you're having a wonderful week. And just remember, there is no Calvary. You are the Calvary.
You are the Calvary.
You are the Calvary. We, some housekeeping. May 30th, lock this date in. Outdoor event with Bar 3 at Shelby Bottoms here locally in Nashville. So if you're in the area or planning to be in the area, come join us for an outdoor class in collaboration with Bar 3. My beautiful wife, she will be the coach. The teacher, the instructor is what I was looking for.
Yeah.
The instructor of the class. We will be sweating. Our knees will be shaking.
Yeah.
Women around us will be dominating us. But we as men will be there. We will be ready to go. We'll be sweating together. We'll be growing together. But that community event is happening with Bar 3 again, May 30th. You can register
through our link in bio.
In our link in bio. Woo! You can register at the link in our bio.
Woo!
We'll get all that stuff out there for you guys. But again, it's a Bar 3 event. I think it's on, what is it? Eventbrite?
Mm-hmm.
Is that the app?
Eventbrite. Yeah, that's the thing they're using for the tickets. Yeah.
Yes, the thing that they're using for the tickets. And I realize I can be much cleaner with the link and the websites. But at the end of the day, go register for May 30th.
Yeah.
For the Dads will be there with Bar 3. And again, we will also be partnered with a local charity, Family Alliance in Music. So again, parents in the music community that are in the music community, this local charity helps give them resources for infertility, resources that you might need, all the fun stuff. It's a big collaboration. It's going to be fun. Also, you might be seeing this shirt that I'm wearing right now. You might be seeing the hat on Sherman's head.
Wait, what is that?
The hat on my head. The shirt on Sherman's body. Father's Day merch is live at bwtb.com.
Live right now.
Live right now. A lot of new Father's Day gear. Woo! Very much Western themed. The boys went off. The boys got in the kitchen and cooked. All of our new Father's Day merch is live at bwtb.com. And also, if you are new to this show, we have a community called Papa Team 6, Milk Team 6. We got a comment saying, hey, we need some more words for the moms out there because not everybody's a milker.
Yeah.
So my brain just says Mama Team 6.
Yeah.
Papa Team 6, Mama Team 6, call whatever you want. We also got Seaman Team 6 led by Chef Daddy himself back there. Chef Jack is in the building. We have comments galore. If you want to be featured on the show, all you got to do is leave comments on the YouTube, leave comments in the Spotify episode, leave comments wherever there's a comment section. You can leave comments. There's a Discord. There's a Reddit. There's an X community. For the Dads is absolutely everywhere. Everybody's embracing it. And we love to engage with the community in this brand. So if you want to be featured on the show, make sure to leave comments, write in. There's also an email along with a hotline. If you want to call in, leave a voicemail and just vent to the boys. That is 601 The Dads.
Yep.
If you are on international soil and you cannot call into this number, but you'd love to reach us, we also have an email, 601thedads@gmail.com. That's 601thedads@gmail.com. We have emails. We have PT6 community. We got shout outs, dads wins and losses, PT fit, follow-ups.
Dad hacks.
Dad hacks. It's going to be a wonderful episode.
One more bit of house cleaning for everyone. If you have a merch related concern, it is BWTB Store on X. BWTB Store on X. We're still getting a lot, which is great. We'd love to hear from you. BWTB Store on X for everything merch related.
Yep.
Everything merch related. I've seen a few. Obviously, I don't want to break it down and ask what's going on right here live on the show. We can do that afterwards. Yeah, we're looking into it. But it always makes my heart a little sad. I'm like, oh, somebody's struggling to get merch that they ordered a while back.
The tough thing is they correctly, incorrectly, whatever, think that it's like me, Sherman Chef, packaging up the items. So there was a note that somebody came through. It was like, I just want to know which one of you messed up Mother's Day. And it was a joke, obviously.
But you tell me.
I said Sherm.
Because I did make that promise. I said any Mother's Day stuff that arrived late, I jumped in the comments of that one guy. He was like, Sherm, mom's on my back. I need your help. I said, Mrs. Blank He ordered it on time. He did not. He ordered it like a week late. He ordered it on time, and we are so sorry. That's on us.
That's on us. That's on us.
Yeah.
That's on us. Dude, let's dive in. You moved in this weekend. I saw that Jilly Bean was kind of saying you didn't get the story right last week on the Mother's Day episode.
Didn't get the story right.
You had people in the comments kind of like, hey, go easy on the boy Sherm.
Oh, yeah.
Even me at one point in the episode, I'm like, my guy's just taking shot after shot.
The guys were rallying to my defense. They were rallying to my defense.
Also, I'm grinning in my head because I'm like, oh, we're for sure going to have an after pod report from the missus.
Of course. And I will say this. We had a great APR session. It was quick and to the point.
Yeah.
There was no,
Did she hit you?
She did not hit me.
Say, swear, just slap me.
I was like, if that is what, for us to move past this, what do we need? Do you need to punch me in the face? She said, no, nothing like that. I just want the world to know that I did not ask for a fancy dinner and a massage. I only asked for a massage. I said, that you did, honey. That you did. And I will gladly take that APR and I will bring it back to the podcast. And I will say, Jilly Bean did not ask for a fancy dinner. That was Sherm's idea. She did not ask for balloons in a card either. That was Sherm's idea. She just asked for a massage. And now that we're past...
Just to be clear.
Now that we're past that, we're all good. I got some callbacks. Blue Collar Worker on YouTube had a great idea of an ultimate fix it for this situation. He basically just said, Sherman, you got to surprise her with a make good Mother's Day. Just hit Jilly Bean with a little surprise Mother's Day.
Just, hey, today's about you, baby.
Come on. And I said, dude, that's every day. Not really. Not even close. Not even close. And then Jacob Soulsby, 6144 on YouTube. Basically just showered us with love, which was very kind of him. But he broke down the fact that 1 minute in the pod, I'm hanging from trees in the backyard because I'm pissed.
Yeah.
Because I fucked up Mother's Day.
Yeah.
To then us sharing tears about loved ones that have passed, to then us talking about game, to a person that had a loved one pass. And he was like, this pod has everything. It's got everything.
Got everything you need. I have a couple here. One from William Volk on Spotify. One of the best sods ever, referring to last week's episode.
Ooh.
Had me pissing my pants laughing at the beginning and in tears at the end. Man, I love this pod and the whole PT6 community. Shout out to PT6 community. Another one here from Gin J, crying along with the boys in an office full of women. Good.
Hey, that will get you some brownie points. You'd be surprised.
What's going on? What's going on, Ginge? What's that?
Don't
boys, man.
Yeah. Just say the boys and leave it as ambiguous as possible. And they're gonna be like, "Oh my God, he's going through it." You may even get some responsibilities taken off your plate at work.
Yeah. There's two guys on the screen. What could you possibly be listening to, and that's making you cry? Fertility.
Oh, come here. You get like 4 hugs. Oh, yeah.
Very great story from Ballet Weekend.
Yeah. What is the story from Ballet? And then honestly, we didn't even touch on it in the pre-production notes. I got to hear about this HVAC stuff, dude. I got to hear about this HVAC
piss
stuff.
Me off. It's the morning time. Right now it's Tuesday, May 19th. I was having some good vibes, and now you want to make me think about last night when the HVAC's dripping.
But I want you to hear this because the comment section was the same. And I want you to know that I am on the side of the comment section that you're getting fucked. You are getting fucked. This is not your fault. No one's coming to save you.
No one's coming to save us.
But this is not your fault.
So the HVAC was dripping. It was leaking.
Yeah.
Char was in Scottie's room. She was doing Scottie last night. I was doing Rue. She's getting Scottie ready for bed. And all of a sudden, she's back in the little HVAC room. Like, sweetheart, what's going on? Scott Zilla is like running back there. And I'm like, what's going on? She's like, do you see this? And just the HVAC is just dripping. And the water pan is like halfway full. It's filled up halfway. And I'm like, dude, what the fuck is going on? Because obviously, dude, like, what was it? A few weeks ago, a month ago?
My AC went out.
We had a situation where we need to like order a part I think it was a compressor. I don't know what it is. Don't correct me. Yeah, remember we were out of
at the new house.
We were out of air conditioning upstairs for a week because they had to order the part. We had to wait for the part to come in. Okay, it was supposed to be Monday, then it was Tuesday, then it was Wednesday when it got fixed. Fortunately, like it wasn't like it was hot. Like it was like around 80 at the highest. But you know how it gets stuffy upstairs.
Yeah.
But this time when it's dripping and I'm jumping on Google like, hey, HVAC's dripping right now. What's going on? What do I need to do?
Yeah.
And it's telling me that I need to shut it off immediately because it could be the air filters. It could be clogged. Some system could be failing. And it's like, son of a bitch, dude, we're not turning the HVAC off. Like we just got the kids down because Charles, we were looking at it. It was dripping. And then I just made the call. I'm like, let's put the kids down and we'll rendezvous after we get the kids down. Because no matter what, we got to get the kids to bed. Let's not sit here and solve the problem while they're awake. We're going to want to start fixing it or be helpful, which is the best. But let's get the kids to bed. Then we'll figure out a game plan. So we get done with bedtime. And we're trying to figure out like what we're going to, she's like, should we just leave it dripping? I'm like, I mean, the way it's dripping, it seemed like there's been an issue for like at least 24 hours. So we'll be able to make it through the night. We just got to figure out a way to get water out of it. Cause it was like the pan was like halfway filled.
Yeah.
Charles heads to Lowe's, goes and gets one of them vacuums. It's like a dry, wet vacuum.
Good.
Cause I came downstairs and as like, I was putting Rue down, I came downstairs. Charles wasn't in there. She might have been back in the closet or something, but I started researching like, what can we do? And I'm seeing that you can get like one of these vacuums to start sucking the water out. And Charles already headed to the coat rack. She's like, I'm gonna head to Lowe's. I'm gonna go get this vacuum. And I'm like, oh shit. All right. Yeah. Do you want me to go? No, you can stay. All right. I mean, I am the man of the house, but if you want to,
I guess there's some basketball on I can watch. I mean, shit.
You know what? I'll watch the monitors. I'll watch the kids. She goes and does that. She brings back this vacuum. We're upstairs and she's doing the vacuum. I'm like, hey, do you want me to do it? And she's like, oh, I kind of want to see how it works. I'm like, yeah, all right, yeah, you got it. You got it. You do your thing. She got on her tool belt. No tool belt. That was a joke. But we end up emptying like 15 to 18 gallons of water. But that's making me feel like, okay, we're going to easily make it through the night.
Yeah.
Because this is a massive like water pan up under the HVAC system. And it seems like there's a pipe that's clogged.
Oh, good.
Because great. Dude, it's awesome. Again, it goes back to, it just pisses me off that we have a new construction, new house, new products everywhere. And it's like this HVAC system has had a few different issues now. And it's like, yo, I just want this brand new product that's in a house that was built in 2026. I want this product that fits the world of 2026 to have out all the goddamn kinks and it just fucking work.
Can I read? And I
text my wife.
You got one?
Well, I text my wife. I text her today at 9:18 in the morning. Seems like the pipes could be clogged for the HVAC. And she just put, haha, you think? ? Okay. Then she put laugh out loud, sorry. She said, the company is claiming that it's our fault for lack of maintenance.
Oh,
it's like, you just had somebody out here not too long ago. What do you mean it's our fault for maintenance? Shouldn't you have maintained it when you came out?
When did you buy the house, too?
We got moved in February.
Yeah. You haven't even been there
March, April, May. It's been 3 months.
Why aren't you maintaining your HVAC,
And
Will?
I changed filters on that thing.
Why aren't you maintaining your brand new HVAC? You know you have to go up there every day. You know that, right?
Yeah. I guess so.
It's an everyday thing.
Because one of the filters is under the house and the HVAC unit below the house.
Oh, good. Good.
Dude, it's perfect.
Can I read a comment? From the PT6 community?
PT6, I'll say this. PT fixers were on it last. I'm getting DMs, I'm getting text messages.
They are not messing around. They're not messing around.
Everybody's a house builder in the comment section too, by the way.
Everybody. This is my favorite one. I'm going to read it in a PT Fix voice. Or my idea of a PT Fix voice. Your builder did you dirty, man. No mechanical closet, crappy Goodman equipment with silicone job from hell, flex nut work all over the place, no wet switch. Just throw the whole house away.
I saw that comment. Oh.
Just throw the whole damn house
just
away.
scrap
Man.
the house, man. But as he is laying out the
He laid
feedback,
out some more stuff too.
you know me, I don't know what a room in all duct tape and shit's supposed to look like.
Yeah.
So I'm reading it and I'm like, shit, did the builder or whoever, did they get over on us with this half-ass job?
That blue tape walkthrough that you were telling me about where you go through and you mark stuff. If we had HVAC Barclay on that blue tape
That's right.
walkthrough.
Yeah, that's on X, right? That one's on X? Yeah.
That's just apparently that's a dad hack for the future is get your buddy.
Come
That's
on,
your
man.
HVAC tech or whatever he is, your fix-it guy, and have him come with the blue tape walkthrough on your final looks and all that, and just have him pick it apart.
I was about to say the culprit we might need to start looking to is whoever inspected your house before you guys moved in. You need people don't go hard enough on the inspection. You need to find the most nitpicky person. I don't even own a home, and I've been told this many times.
What sucks is I feel like we had a great team.
Y'all did. Y'all were
all
on
the
it.
people we worked with.
Y'all were on it.
But now that we're having these issues, I'm just like, and I said it in the video, I hate that, it's new construction.
Yeah.
This is common. This is uncommon. This happens. And I'm thinking, dog, bullshit on that, man. It's 2026.
Hey, there are people that make millions of dollars for picking apart LeBron James and Michael Jordan every day on TV.
Yeah.
That system could be the perfect system. You go, what you got the flex work going on there? No wet sweat? What the hell?
Somebody can tell me whatever they want to say.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh shit, yeah, I hear you.
Yeah.
Imagine the Stephen A. Smith of inspecting world is just some Bubba from like Portland, Tennessee. He gets flown out of no. The truss on here. I ain't gonna do shit, buddy.
You got a wet switch. Oh,
Talk
man.
about frozen coils and shit.
That's what Chase Daniel, NFL quarterback, said. Frozen coils, 1,000%. Got a company to come change the filters every quarter of the year. So worth it.
I saw
That's
the
a dad hack.
the quarterly
Chase Daniel
maintenance,
dad hack,
which
yeah.
it seems like that's what my wife is getting set up is like a quarterly maintenance thing. Somebody we know too.
There is a funny element of like even millionaire ex-NFL athletes have HVAC issues. That is a common thread I find very
Death,
funny. Not to
taxes,
laugh
and
at you.
HVAC
Yeah.
issues.
An
man.
HVAC. Well, and you have a whole different type of HVAC issue in that you have multiple tubes, you got multiple probably HVAC systems for your house. There is a lot that can go wrong with your HVAC unit. So we are all new to this game. This is why we lean on PT Fix. We lean on it.
And you just lean on that the builders, the people putting that stuff together, like
I know.
we all know what the goal is.
Hey, I know.
Build a house that can't break.
If the kids ain't sleeping, nothing else is going right. You said it earlier in the story. Our first move-in day, Scarlett, we might as well have taken her to a wet cave filled with torture devices inside of it. She was like, where the hell am I? And y'all have been around Scarlett. She is so
Happy-go-lucky.
happy-go-lucky.
Just give her a ball.
She's looking around this house, and we set her in her nursery where it's like enough is recognizable to her, like crib, some of the same photos on the wall, her changing table.
Smart.
But the walls aren't pink. They don't have her ribbons. Where are her books? And she truly looks around and just starts.
Yeah, because it's a new space.
She was mortified and she slept. This is not Sherman is just, embellishing for the story. She slept 2 hours the first night in the house. Good. Did we have to move the next day as well? Of course we did.
Good, man.
Good. And if the kids
Great start.
if the kids ain't sleeping, nothing is going right.
I don't think anybody would assume that you're embellishing if you're, was she 9 months?
10. Yeah.
10-month-old.
Yeah.
Only got 2 hours of sleep because they're in a different spot.
Oh. You want a dad hack. Get ready for that one.
Yeah.
You're moving with the little one.
Yeah.
I was not expecting
Just
that.
in general too, just dad hack, whatever. Even when you're just doing like a little staycation or you're gone away for a weekend or you're just somewhere new, it's like bring Bring whatever stuffies. Bring as much as you can to make it feel like it's their environment. Obviously, they'll be in a pack and play or a crib. Let's say you're at a hotel. But if you're in a hotel, you're kind of in the same room. But somewhere where you're hopeful as parents that, oh, hey, like for us, it's like, hey, we can have Scottie sleep in here.
Yeah.
And then you're kind of just hopeful that the new environment isn't going to freak her out at nighttime to where they're just like scared or nervous or whatever's going through their little brains.
And you're totally right. Once we got her play, she has upgraded from a play pen to a playroom. She now has her own little playroom. And once the playroom was set up the next day with all the baby gates and stuff, we're back.
And all the familiar toys and books.
We're
and games.
so back. She's hitting all of her favorite toys and getting the music going. And she's doing this is her new shake dance. And she's back in. We're good.
Scarlett's back.
Scarlett's back. I digress because I totally cut you off from your ballet story.
That's okay. I told the HVAC story.
I know. I had to talk HVAC.
I'm going to get into the ballet story no matter what.
Okay, good.
So do you want to finish the moving weekend?
No, I want to hear about ballet.
Just take a break. We want to go to ballet.
Want to go to ballet.
Okay. Saturday morning, ballet recital day. Apparently in the ballet world, Rue is 4 years old. So I'm like getting game from Charles' dad. Like, hey, you were in this life. Like, is this like, if they get older and they love ballet, is this like with us in baseball or any sport in the spring and summertime? Is this like an every weekend occurrence where I'm going to have to go to recitals every weekend? He's like, oh, no. It's you, especially when they're young, it'll be about once a year. Maybe twice. Like when Charles started to get in competitive dance or competitive ballet, at most they would do about. This was my father-in-law's word. So if my wife is listening right now, who knows? Maybe she did more. But he said you're at most going to hit about 3 a year. I'm like, okay, that ain't bad.
Yeah.
Because I remember as a high schooler, if your boy, he's got a girlfriend, it felt like he was going to recitals all the time.
Yeah.
Maybe it's different. Who knows? Maybe there's a different world where there's seasons and
those are like the bowl game. If I understand this correctly, I would say that those are the bowl games and ballet practice, where they're learning all their stuff for the recitals. That's the regular season.
Yeah. So I'm starting to get the lay of the land because I want to, I got to embrace the ballet fatherhood.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Whether I want to be in it or not, I love watching Rue get in her ballet dress and just be so happy to where it's like, oh, I'm buying into what my daughter loves and enjoys. Did I imagine that I'd be a ballet dad before I was a father? Absolutely not. Like I can't wait till she's old enough to hopefully play flag football.
Come on.
But right now I'm a ballet dad. So it was Saturday morning. Charles got to take Rue to go drop her off because this is Rue's first ballet recital without dancing with mom. Last year, 3 years old, when she did the recital, they go out with mom. So mom is out there with her while they're doing it. So it's Rue's first recital on stage, in front of people. And based on a couple weeks ago when she was a flower girl at the wedding and she cried, she ended up being brave and having the courage to walk down the aisle. But she was crying and kind of got like maybe a little bit of stage fright. Yeah. So I'm like, man, I hope Rue's locked in. I hope she's ready to go. I hope she has the most fun. So it's just me and Scottie. I'm getting Scottie ready. We're having fun together. We're playing. I'm making her breakfast. We're doing all this stuff because we got to go at like 10 or 10:30, head over to ballet. Because I'm thinking in my head, okay, it's just me and Scottie. I don't want to hit up my wife all the time to let her know like where I need to be, what time, this, that, the other. She gave me all the parking instructions for the parking garage.
What's pregame recital meal look like?
It was Saturday. Rue is looking at yogurt and strawberries. Keep it simple.
Keep it light.
Keep it light.
Keep it light.
Get enough protein. You get your fruit in there.
Yeah.
But yogurt and strawberries.
Okay, good.
And dude, she was fired up. I mean, she looked gorgeous, bro. Oh. She mom put on a little makeup on her for the first time so she get the experience. I mean, ballet bun was tight and right. Like
yeah.
Because mom was a competitive dancer growing up. So mom has just always been on when it comes to the ballet. Yeah, she's dialed in. But Rue looks phenomenal, dude. She's excited, ready to go. They leave. Scottie and I have fun, and we leave around 10 or 10:30 to start going there because I'm thinking, okay, I remember last year was pretty packed. It's going to be packed this year. I need to go early. Like just need to buy in and figure out. I need to find my way as a father, as a ballet dad.
That's good, Will.
Let's go. Let's get Scottie out of the house early. We'll go and get in line so we can have a seat.
Early bird, dude.
Early bird. Turns out I didn't have to do that because Charles, when she drops her off, I'm thinking Charles in backstage, like working with her, like doing all this stuff up until ballet recital time. But Charles just dropping her off. Rue's by herself. Mama's just reading. She's just at the spot getting some mom time in, which was great. I just didn't know because I'm thinking I need to get her early. I need to get in line. Like I need to show that like, hey, I'm on top of it. You don't have to hit me up. Hey, when are you going to get here? Are you here yet?
Yes.
She was already there and in line.
And best part about you getting there early is even though you didn't have to, bonus points. We're here.
Yeah, we're here. And again, for new ballet fathers, like I'm learning this game on the run. I get there with Scottie. We were on the phone with each other, and then I'm like, hey, I got to go into the ballet recital. That was that morning.
Oh yeah, okay.
So I rip in there with Scottie. I got the backpack on, like all of Scottie's like snacks, everything that we need to be successful at this recital.
Yep.
And dude, I turn the corner. Here's a dad hack that I turn the corner once we get inside the theater. There's a flower shop station set up. And I'm like, son of a bitch, I forgot to get flowers. Because you always want to get your daughter.
Yes, you do.
Yeah, you always want to get her flowers for recital day.
Yeah.
So then it clicks. I'm like, thank God there's a flower shop here.
Well,
because I had forgot.
Yes.
So I walk over to the stand and I'm like, hey, are these for sale? They're like, oh, no, you had to pre-order them. I'm like, oh, pre-order. God. Dad hack. Pre-order the flowers. If you don't pick them up on the way, pre-order the flowers. They will already be there and ready to go.
You know what my dad would have done right then and there? He would have gone, oh, I really want to order some flowers, maybe some pink ones. Oh, look, they're there. Pre-ordered them, and they would have got it. Okay, get out of here, crazy guy.
My man was like, I was like, oh, damn. So I needed to order them ahead of time. And he was like, yeah. I was like, are there any stragglers in here to where I was like, I just need a couple.
Yeah.
He's like, buddy, just stand right here next to the table. Once I get done with the people who pre-ordered, he's like, there'll be extras for sure. And I'm like, oh, let's go. Lola and Opa come, my in-laws. We get set up. Again, Char was in line because I'm telling Lola and Opa, I'm like, hey, go get in line so that way we can go in and get some good seats and everything else. I call my wife thinking, again, she's backstage. I'm like, hey, sweetheart, we're here, yada, yada. She's like, okay, I'm already at the front of the line on the left side. I'm like, oh, great. We go in, get situated in the middle. Perfect seats, maybe 6 or 7 rows back, in the middle. Got the stage right in front of us.
Come on.
We are prime time. Charles got enough tickets to where we have an extra seat for Scottie because Zilla, I don't know if you follow my story, she's banging, she's standing up, hitting the dance, and she's all ready to go. She's eating all the snacks. She's having a great time.
She's been ready since 6:30.
She's been ready since 6:30. Rue comes out. She crushes it. We're having so much fun. Dad, I'm out there recording her, smiling.
Yes.
I'm trying to do the dad wave like when I feel like she's looking out in the stands.
Yeah.
And dude, it was incredible. But we get to the moment where Scottzilla takes a little tumble.
Oh.
Boom.
Oh.
Hits her head, gets a lump, hits her head on my armrest.
Oh, good.
Good. So in this moment, Dad lost.
Yeah.
She starts to cry and then do that hyperventilating to where it's a buildup cry. She can't breathe.
That's
to where it's going to be so loud. Rue's session already got done. They're like a couple minutes each for each crew, for each group. But it's in the middle of a performance. She slips, bam. She starts having that build up, that cry.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm looking at my wife because Charles like holding her and I'm like, shh.
It's okay, Scott. It's okay.
He did such a good job. As her face continues to get red, and then it just drops. The scream, and then she starts like picking it up, and Charles looks at me and she goes, "You got to take her. You got to go. I'm like, all right. And I just take her. I'm talking 6 points of contact all around the body. I'm in the middle of the row.
Yeah.
Again, we're in the middle. Another dad hack. Maybe like if I could go back.
Get aisle seat.
I would try and talk my wife into having the aisle seat.
Yeah,
sweetheart, you go in the middle, or whoever wants to be with the camera and go in the middle, you go in the middle. We'll sit with our 18-month-old like on the side just in case something happens.
That's maybe our best dad hack yet today.
And like when you're in the seat, whether it's at a movie theater or anywhere tight with bleachers, like the moving situation is like you like tuck your knees in or you try and stand up, but not too tall because you don't want to block the person behind you. We're in that type of those tight corners. So I got Scottie and I'm just mowing down the line, bro.
And just shaking and nodding your head to everyone.
Yeah. I'm literally just going like this. I'm going, I'm so sorry. the entire aisle all the way down. Just loud enough whisper so everybody can hear. And I'm not stopping either. It's not like I'm waiting for people to get situated and move. I'm like stepping on some feet because I'm like, I've got to get Scottie out of here.
Yeah.
Because she's blaring, crying in the middle of a performance.
Yeah.
Like the family in front of us, their kid was probably up there performing while they're trying to record. I'm just thinking, oh, bro, because it's dark, it's quiet, it's everything. It's like the worst, most panic situation.
Oh, who is that? Oh, Will Compton. Go figure. Oh, who's screaming during my little Sarah's performance? Oh, it's that
Just
Will
see my
Compton.
big body stand up in the shadows. Just, I'm so sorry. We get out of there. I get Scottie calmed down. It was all good. Because again, as you're going, you see other little ones there because it's a family vibe.
Yeah.
So I'm sure the parents were like understanding. Like as I'm going through, they're like, "Oh, dude, it's okay." Afterwards, a couple of the guys I know, I was like, "Hey, that crying baby in there, that was Scottzilla." He's like, "Oh, I saw you." He's like, "You got out of there quick though." I was like, "Bro, I had to move, man."
People coming down those long aisles, like in the theater, I could just see you bobbing and weaving once you're like in the aisle, just rushing past people.
Yeah, I feel my tush like hits like graze somebody in the head that's sitting in the road in front, like just like as I'm going. Because I'm like Jerome Bettis toting the rock, Derrick Henry getting through the A gap.
They just fully get cheek to cheek of you just flying past them.
Yeah, I had to get her out of there. Scottie was all good. She had a little lump on her head. Then we got to see Rue and everybody. We were taking photos. Man, it was a lot of fun.
She loved the flowers.
Bro, she loved them. And here's the other thing. So again, ballet dad, rookie. I'm trying to like learn on my feet because again, I don't want to hit up my wife. I don't want to tell her like, oh, I forgot flowers. I'm thinking I'm figuring out a solve at the little flower station and everything else. Don't want her to see me because I'm trying to figure it out. So that way I'm not asking her a bunch of questions or be like, I didn't do this, I didn't do that. Char had already pre-ordered flowers. So Char already had some in her bag. And I just go, well, I want dad to give her some too. Yeah, I want her to get some flowers.
Well, and I'm sure that she loved that dad brought flowers.
Rue?
Well, Charo as well. Like she was on it, she pre-ordered, but then dad's rolling up with flowers.
Well, I was telling her, she's like, oh, you didn't have to go. I already pre-ordered flowers. Like,
dang it.
Come to find out, Charo had everything set up. All I needed to do was just show up and then hit her up and be like, hey, where you at in line?
Yeah.
But again, my brain, she's back there coaching Rue. I got to figure this out on my own. I don't want to be a nuisance hitting up my wife. Like, hey, dad's got this. I'm going to learn how to be a ballet dad.
Yes,
today. Get there
you're
early, get some flowers.
Ballet dad.
Yeah. But she had the tickets. She had the spot in line. She had the flowers. She had the whole ordeal. Like, we just needed to show up.
It sounds like you crushed it from like my view of it. As far as crushing it dad wise, my dad was putting on a clinic this weekend. He came in town for moving.
To help with the moving? I'm sure that was a massive dub.
I want to start out this story by saying that my mom and dad and Jill's mom, she's still in town. She got in on Saturday. My parents got in on Thursday. They have since gone back to Fort Worth and Midland. Shout out to my mom and dad. I love you guys. And y'all were a godsend. And dad, I hope you don't mind if I pick on you a little bit. My dad was on one this weekend as far as dad vibes go.
He should have just came in with the Batman suit.
He should have come in with the Batman suit, but he was, dude, it wasn't even just Batman. Who's the Guardians of the Galaxy guy? Star-Lord? My dad was Star-Lord, dude. He had the jokes too. He had the dance moves. Jilly Bean, growing up in single parent home, she didn't get a whole lot of dad jokes when she was growing up. So now that she's getting them now, she thinks they're funny. She loves the dad jokes. And my dad's seeing, oh my God.
I'm getting some laughs.
These are hitting? Whoa, wait, hold on a second. I got an audience and the performance went to a 10 to the point where we're in Costco shopping. We have been moving all day. Everybody's faces is this. We are zapped. We're ready to go home, except for Papa Sherm. 12-year-old girl is walking through the aisles all by herself, like on her cell phone, and she is full teenager, pissed off. I don't want to talk to anybody. She's got braces. She's wearing her basketball stuff from her game earlier today, and she's just tweeting on her phone. And my dad sees her, and he looks over at me and gives me like a half smile. And I'm like, what are you about to do? Goes up. This 12-year-old girl's walking this way. He takes 2 steps forward and he goes, uh-oh, and starts acting like he's dribbling between his legs and then goes, woo, and does a little fadeaway shot. And Jill laughed. Jill laughed. And the 12-year-old girl could not have looked more pissed off. She was like, she might as well just looked at us like, what the fuck? Like, she literally looks.
You just take the card.
She really was like, I don't know him. And she looks at us like, okay, what? And walks off. And my dad telling that story later, that the girl in the basketball jersey loved it. She was laughing just as hard as Jill.
Oh, no, she loved it.
He loved it. What are you talking about? I would go, ooh. She was guarding me. We're like, oh, Dad.
Dad, she did not like what you were doing.
Watching Papa Sherm operate like that when he's getting almost like cocky dad mode of like it's all going right. It is truly some of the best dad stuff you will ever witness.
You get in flow state and feel like you can't lose.
You can't lose. Cannot lose. And he was crushing it to the point. He was doing such a phenomenal job that he couldn't lose. And then just dropping all these jokes at dinner that my mom and I are quite literally eye rolling to each other because it's maybe the 20th time or 30th time
you guys
we've
have heard
it.
the stories.
Jill's belly laughing.
Which is beautiful.
And we aren't cutting in. We aren't cutting in and saying, Dad, stop. We're just letting it happen. Jill's dying laughing.
He's running an open mic.
We're at Ashley Furniture. He looks at the guy that's helping us that just walked up and he goes, now, Andrew, before you help us, I just want you to know I've been in the furniture business for about 30 years. I manage around 20 stores in Texas. So whatever you're about to go into, I've already heard it. I'm literally off to the side going, Andrew, do not listen to Andrew. Don't listen to him. And finally, my dad's like,
great good cop, bad cop right there. By you and your old man. You don't know, you guys are tag teaming. You guys are tag teaming. You guys are kind of cooking.
We are kind of cooking. I'm like, Andrew, stop. Just don't look at me. My dad finally gets to a smile. Dude. But Andrew did kind of love it. He kind of loved it.
Yeah.
But it was phenomenal.
What happened with you getting pulled over?
I have 5 missed calls from my wife. If we do keep that in there, it took about 1 second for me to hear it in her voice. I'm like, she doesn't sound frantic at all. Why'd she call me 5 times?
Butt dialed
the other 4 times.
Oh, so getting pulled over.
Oh, dude.
You got pulled over by the cops.
Dude, just a really quick summarization of the moving weekend. We hired movers for the very first day. That's all of our big ticket items. Took 2 trips, but we got it all done by midnight first night. Scarlett then only sleeps 2 hours that night. 2 hours. I got woken up at 3 a.m. By Jill. Can you go rock Scarlett? I'm up there rocking with her. She probably doesn't fall asleep till around 4:45, 5 on my chest. I then wake up at 6:30 to her hitting me in the face, ready to go to start the day. Good. Get all that moving, taken care of, which we don't have movers the second day. So now we are really in the shit and we're moving a lot of stuff. We're trash dumping. We're moving some medium-sized chairs upstairs and stuff, enough to where it's like, I'm exhausted. I'm running on probably 4 hours of sleep. Scarlett's been, poor thing. Oh, that was the other thing. She had a fever from teething, which that was a whole thing. So during the day, we have to have somebody constantly on Scarlett. It has been a day. And my dad, who has been killing it all weekend, says, hey, guys, how about dinner on Papa Sherm? How about we get some blue sushi? I'm just sitting here looking at this man. I'm going, how do you do it? How do you do it? You really are dialed. That, there's nothing in this world that would make me more happy than not having to pay for dinner and just feast. And he gets enough food for an army. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of us with Jill's mom there as well. Get all this food. I'm driving to Blue. I got the best playlist of all time going, kind of like your 10-piece band, like 1950s, 1960s, like Buddy Holly type stuff going. Tutti frutti. Oh, really? Like I am floating at this point. We're done moving. We did it. Woo, woo. Red and blues. I'm like, dude. And bro, PT Fix and PT6 community is about to be pissed.
Oh, taillight out.
Not taillight. Maybe worse. They're about to grill me in the comments.
Oh.
Get pulled over. Guy pulls me over
Tags.
for an expired tag in Texas.
No.
And this
Texas?
is state, yes. And this is state trooper in Tennessee. So I don't know if he can write me a ticket for expired tags in Texas if he is a Tennessee state trooper, but he knows the exact question that he wants to ask me. And this is not me like sitting here on this pod trying to brag about myself. I cannot lie in situations like that. I just can't. And he says, Texas, what's got you here in Tennessee? And I go, well, I actually live here in Tennessee. He goes, really? Did you just move here in the last 30 days? Go, no, sir. Last like 700 days. I've been here for 2 years. And he goes, and you haven't gotten your car registration or your ID switched over to Tennessee? Go ahead and get proof of insurance for me, sir. I'm like, oh. Comes back with $600 worth of fix-it tickets. So I don't have to pay any of it. But I now have a 1-month window where I have to knock out my car registration and my new Tennessee ID. And I was being lazy, dude. It's busy work. I don't want to do it. Nobody does. And we got some plates here at the office that are still Georgia, Pennsylvania.
Whoa. Why
Texas.
you got to out the boys right now?
Cut that. No, hey, actually cut that. I'll be
we got license plates like BD7 3409 outside.
Yeah, we got. Hey,
you want to go see?
Why didn't you just hit him with, yeah, we've been moving in this weekend?
I know, dude, because I can't. I literally cannot.
But you're telling
like
the
that.
truth in that scenario.
I'll back up Sherm here. Every time I've been pulled over and I tell the officer like hey, do you know how fast you're going? No, I know that I was going over the limit. I was speeding, reckless. I always get out of it. Every time you go, I know I screwed up here. Cops love it.
You're telling the truth. I'm even saying like in Sherm's scenario,
I could
where he's still telling the truth.
Yeah.
That we just got done moving.
I'm picking up food for the whole family.
Yeah.
My parents are in from Texas to help us move.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could have done that. That did not dawn on me.
But it sounds like Sherm, you didn't get penalized. You just have to change your registration and ID, right? So that's something you were going to have to do anyway.
You just switch over.
You just switch over. Like, it's not the end of the world. But when I'm going to go get that food stuff, and then Jill like never gets on my Twitter, so I was like, I'll tweet about this because it'll probably get some likes. Like it'll probably like this is kind of funny. Yeah. And of course, it gets a couple likes. And Jill never checks Twitter, like honestly, ever. And last night, I'm putting up that's a whole other thing. I got to put up all this animal netting on my fence because my dogs can squeeze through the bars. Good. And I'm doing that. And Jill comes out of the house and she goes, by the way, you got a ticket the other night? And I was like, what? Who told you that? And she was like,
hey.
Bro, I'd rather him lie to the cop than lie to you.
Can't lie.
You can't lie to the cop, but you can lie to your wife?
I go, what? Who told you that? Twitter. Bro, I get so scared with the cops, dude.
And not your wife?
Who told you that? Where'd you see that?
It's a different fear with the cops, dude. It's like that. It's that like shaky voice. Yes,
Did you move in within the last 30 days? Oh, who told you that? No, sir, I've been here.
Dude, why? Why can't I?
You gotta start treating the cops like your wife.
Who the fuck told you that?
Where'd you get that one, officer?
Last 8 days, huh? Hey,
Who told you that? Oh, it's just a simple question. Oh, okay.
You look really pretty today.
Well, Sherman,
yeah.
hate to be that guy, but I just want to let you know I happen to listen to this podcast called Bussin' with the Boys. You seem pretty familiar to me. Been here for, I don't know, maybe 2 years. Who told you that?
You got a ticket the other day? Oh, who said that?
And I'm telling you, dude.
No.
But I am the kid. I know where it comes, where that fear comes from, dude. I always got caught when I was in high school. Toilet papering, ding dong ditching, all that stuff. I always got caught whenever I tried to lie my way out of it.
Yeah.
Always. And now I just have this like, I revert back to like 15-year-old Sherman, yes sir, no sir, shaky voice with cops. I don't know how.
So how'd the conversation end up going with wifey?
Oh, she was fine because I told her they were fix-it tickets.
Yeah, where'd you hear that? And she said, I saw it on Twitter.
Yeah, I saw it on your Twitter.
Oh
Shit. Hope she didn't see the other 3 tweets.
You know, I was exaggerating, you know.
Hope she didn't see the Mother's Day tweets I was putting out. Which I'm sure she did. But moving went great. And I have one more moving story. My neighbor, I told you a little bit about him on the phone. He rips guys. And I'm trying to play it really, really cool. Because like he rips that hard. He's a dude. I'm putting this humongous TV that we got for free from a friend up on a wall mount. It's a big enough mount where me doing it on my solo is a bit of a task. And this is a 2019 flat screen, so they're not the light ones, skinny ones that you see today. It still has a little bit of girth to it. And I need Jill's help lifting it. And Jill's mom being so sweet and not wanting to be the mother-in-law that's like coaching you over your shoulder. She's like this quiet going, hey, do you think you should ask your neighbor to come? Blah, blah, blah. Do you think, hey, Sherman, Jill looks like she's struggling. Do you think you should? We'll get it. We're going to get it. We got it.
We don't need any help.
We're good. I didn't say it like that, but I'm lifting the TV. And then Jill starts going, oh, I don't think I got it. I go, put it on the ground. Lisa.
Sit down, slowly. Watch your fingers.
Yeah, watch your fingers. You go first, and then I'll go. And Lisa goes, I'll go get Blake next door. I go, no, I'll go get Blake. Go into the backyard.
Hey, man, I hate asking you this. Can you help me move a TV?
And of course, he's dad killing it. He's got the remote controlled electric car where he's controlling his 2-year-old that thinks he's driving. And he's just in the alleyway doing this. Sunglasses, sleeveless shirt, hat on backwards, killing it. And I'm like, oh, man, I'm about to wreck this whole situation. He couldn't have been more nice. I have a picture that I'll send to Chef of him coming in. PT6 is about to slay me again. Blake looks at the mount on the wall. It takes him about 5 seconds and he goes, is that mount upside down?
Hey, it happens to the best of us, bro.
Because is that upside down? Yeah, I guess that is upside down. That does look upside down, doesn't it? Jill is literally like 30 feet away, just arms crossed, like, you've got to be kidding me. Because the entire time we were struggling to put it on and it wouldn't click. And poor Jill, I mean, she truly is like all but 5 foot and she's just sitting there, shaky arms like that. And I'm like, it's not clicking. Why is it not clicking? Took Blake 5 seconds. Yeah, I think the mount's upside down.
Yeah, shouldn't have let my wife put that mount up there. Ain't that right, sweetheart?
Jill, what the hell are you doing? The arrows go up. Arrows always go up.
I tried telling her this was a man's job, but
and truthfully, I'm covering for her mom. It was actually my mother-in-law that was doing it. She's gonna take the blame though. Yeah. Blake. Just go with it. And I'm paying Blake in beer. I'm going by. I asked him if he drank any beer. He said yes. I said, we got some ice cold Bud Lights at the office. I'll bring you some Bud Lights. Thank you for all your service.
That's how the dad community does it. You can pay them in beer.
Pay him in beer.
I have a crack a cold one.
Please.
Brought to us by Olipop.
Yeah.
Always brought to us by Olipop. Dude, I have a heartwarming crack a cold one. It's kind of sad, like when you're seeing it in real time, but also warms your heart. My crack a cold one goes to Scottie. Is 18 months old. Rue's 4. They're awesome together. They're playing together more. It's gotten to a point to where I'm at home, and if I'm getting dinner ready, I'll be like, hey, Scottie, do you want to go play with Rue? And I'll be like, kids, go play, blah, blah, blah. And they'll just go run around. They'll be doing like their own thing together. It's the most adorable thing in the world. But the other day, it happened twice on Saturday. But Scottie takes like a fall or something to where she starts crying. And Scottie now reaches for Rue. Like Scottie will get up and have both of her arms out like she wants a hug from Rue.
No.
Yeah, bro. And I have videos of it. And it's the sweetest looking thing in the world. They'll just stand. They're both just standing. And Scottie's just hugging Rue and Rue's hugging Scottie. And Scottie's just hugging Rue while she's crying. She's still crying, just hugging Rue, putting her head on her chest. And Rue's holding her. And she's got like, she's tall enough to where like chin's over her head. And she's just like slowly rubbing her back and soothing her, saying, it's okay, Scottie. It's okay.
Well.
Yes, bro. It is the sweetest, most heartwarming thing in the world.
The Treaty of Zillah has been signed.
Yeah.
The war is over.
Yeah. Well, the war still still takes place. Zilla's like hitting phase is getting better.
The hugs are gonna help.
Yeah, the hugs are gonna help. I mean, they're bonding. It's so cool watching them two like become best friends as sisters. Because it's not like the gap of age is going to close, but Scottie, as she gets older, they're just going to continue to play more. Like they have so much fun together. They throw a ball and they go and sprint and try to get the ball.
It does close in a way, though.
Yeah.
I know what you mean.
Yeah,
it does close in a way.
And but with the hitting stuff, like there's even more now. Like Char was putting me on game when we were out in LA, and I'm like, is there anything new? Like new updates with Scottie? Like anything? Is she saying different words? Or because you know how you can be gone a few days and you feel like you've missed an entire phase with the kids. With Ruby and 4. Like it's not as prominent as with like Scottie being her 18-month-old. Like is she doing anything new? And she's realizing too, like when mom and Rue are trying to have a conversation in the car, Scottie will now just yell and like scream. And we're like, oh, it's hurting my ears, mama. Because with the whole hitting phase and everything else, like Scottie's just wanting attention. Like mom will be sitting there like doing like, say for ballet, Scottie's standing on the little sander thing and on the kitchen by the island, and mom is doing Rue's hair in the chair.
Yeah.
So I'm feeding Scottie, but Scottie will look over and notice that mom is doing Rue's hair and not doing Scottie's hair. And so she'll be like reaching, trying to like interrupt. Like she's just trying like the whole hitting thing, and the screaming and everything else is because Scottie just wants attention from mom or whoever.
Yeah.
It's usually mom. But Charo identified that like when they're in the car and they're trying to talk to each other, Scottie will yell. And I'm like, that's so funny because when Charo and I, when it was just Rue, and Rue was around Scottie's age or the 2-year-old phase, and it's just Rue, we don't have Scottie yet. Charo and I, if we're in the front seat trying to have a conversation, just mom and dad, because usually most of the time when you're a parent, you're like engaging with the little one or trying to keep them entertained or, hey, do you want a snack, or letting them talk or pick songs, whatever it is.
Yeah.
But Rue, I'm like, that's funny because Rue would be the same way with me and my wife. Like when we're driving, like if Charo and I are trying to have a conversation, it'd be Rue like yelling, like, don't talk to dad. Like, I want you to talk to me. I want you to talk to me. Or if she didn't have the language to articulate that yet, she would yell and it'd be like, Rue, do you want us to talk to you? And she'd say, yeah. And it's funny now because it's happening with Rue and mom, and Scottie is trying to scream and be like, no, I want you guys to give me attention.
Yeah.
Like probably in her brain is you guys always give Rue attention. But
golly,
it's just fascinating seeing the development, especially around, like I'm always telling parents, like if I come across a PT6er and they have their little one with them, and I'll be like, how old? And they might say, if they say 16 months, like, 16 months is like the number where I'm like, oh, this is when their personality like comes to life. So it's fascinating to see like her development in this phase because she's just growing up, man.
Yeah, dude.
And seeing that she's trying to soothe herself with Rue now, that's the crack a cold one I got.
That's a good crack a cold one. Into the hair example, we would always hit Wrigley used to have really bad allergies, our dog, and we had hit him with his prescription eardrops. That would send Goose. And so we would get the prescription eardrops with the cap on, and we would turn his head and go, "Oh, Goose, here you go."
Yeah.
And somehow that every time he was like, "Oh, good, I'll shake it out. I got it too."
Are your dogs like that attention wise with Scarlett?
Oh, dude.
Because Waffle's like that, and her like I feel like pets are the same way. Like when the baby comes and all the attention's on the baby,
Will, we haven't even
that the
talked
dog
about
starts
that.
acting out, or they start doing things. And obviously, you're a little bit more direct with your dog. Like once your kid comes, you think you're not going to love your kid as much as you love your dog. Then your kid gets here.
Yes.
It's like, oh, dog clearly falls down the ladder. Dog starts to act out.
Wrigley, our dachshund Chihuahua, he is a very smart dog, like extremely emotionally intelligent. I know a lot of people say that, but you know, when you could just look at a dog's eyes and you go, that dog's with it. Like that dog.
He'd say a sentence if he could.
Yeah. Like he's not just here for treats and bones and stuff. Like this guy knows what's going on. Bro, he almost just up and quit this weekend with the new house. He's already having problems with the attention stuff with Scarlett. Real issues. He's pissed about Scarlett. The only thing that has kept him in the game is dinner time with Scarlett, where all the scraps are falling on the floor. And he's like, hey, if that means I get some extra treats that now this thing's around, I guess I'll put up with her. But we moved to this new house, dude, and he's like, I'm done. Like, y'all think y'all tell me what to do? You think that I'm only going to go outside to go on walks and be on your time? You have completely uprooted my whole entire world, and I'm done. I'm done. First 5 minutes in the backyard, out. Finds a way to get underneath the fence, and he's out and about running around. We're
Trying to find home.
Yeah, he's like, dude, I'm pissed. You're making me sleep in a laundry room instead of the master bedroom because all of a sudden mom's like, I don't want the dogs in the room. F you, mom.
Oh, man. You got to feel for the animals, too, because they don't, when it's moving time, you all know, like, you're getting ready for the move. You know you're moving. You know you're getting in a new house. You've already picked it. You get in the new house. You're seeing all the new things. We're going to put this here, there, or the other. Animals, they have no clue what's going on.
No clue.
You just uprooted his entire life.
Oh, yeah. He never growls at people ever. And Blake and his family, they got like kids. There's my crack a cold one is all the neighborhood kids. I'll get into that. I'll put a button on this story. But his family and all these kids are around the fence. They're all like, Wrigley, Wrigley. Because I told him Wrigley's name. And Wrigley stopped in the middle of the yard, like far away from the fence, and looks at him and just goes, and goes back to sniffing. I was like,
fuck them kids, dude.
What was that, Wrigley?
Oh, he's a sweet dog. His name's Wrigley.
Such a sweet dog, too. And I'm like, dude, Wrigley's pissed. He's not happy right
You got to have
now.
a day with Riggs, bro. You
We
got to have
do.
a day with Wrigley.
We do. Because he's like, I don't know about this whole bullshit.
And he got demoted to the laundry room.
Big time demoted to
I
the
feel like
laundry
that's
room.
a massive change
That's
too,
a
bro.
massive move, baby. And now guess what, Wrigley? You don't get to sleep underneath mama and dada's bed anymore.
Yeah.
Like you're in the laundry room now.
Pack animals, bro. And you just removed him from, he feels removed from the pack.
He does feel removed from the pack.
And nobody told him. You know what I mean? You can't explain it to him. You can't sit him down in a chair and be like, let's have a hard conversation.
He feels
In his
removed from
brain-
the pack.
He feels exiled from the pack.
Yeah. And now he's on a lone wolf arc.
Yes. Yeah.
He said, I'll be the alpha of my own shit then.
Yeah.
If I'm not in your shit.
He's now curating a different movie.
Dude, I need to take him. Okay, so to my crack a cold one. Thank you, Olipop.
For the dog dad. This is an episode for the dog dads.
Yeah,
right
this
now.
episode for the dog. This really is a dad hack, though. I'm being serious. And I know you are too, of integrating the dogs to the kiddos. Like, it's a thing. And sometimes it's not a thing. Sometimes you have that little brainless golden retriever and the baby comes into the picture and the golden retriever's like, great. Okay, cool.
And some of them just know how to adapt, I feel like.
Yeah.
Like waffle's like not that way. Oh, waffle.
My
Love waffle.
love waffle. Great
Love
dog.
waffle. Respect to waffle.
Respect a waffle. My crack a cold one is that, and I'll segue it to Wrigley and our little day out that we can have in the future. I feel like Superman, in the sense of Superman gets his powers from our sun, I believe. That's why our sun is a red giant.
Sunlight, yeah.
Yeah, and the radiation of our red giant sun is what makes him a little bit more of a superhero on Earth than on Krypton. Correct me, PT comic bookos.
Pretty sure that's true.
Okay. Correct me.
PT comic bookos.
I am Superman moving to the suburbs out in the country as far as a dad goes. It's like all of a sudden I'm absorbing all the radiation of the suburbs. There's schools everywhere. I have air monarchs on. I have a yard that I'm going to be able to cut. I got these huge sidewalks that I can walk my kid and my dogs on. I'm looking around. There's all these other dads out and about doing yard work, and they got their dad outfits on. And I'm like, okay, like this is a place where I can dad. This is crazy.
You feel like you're around your people.
I feel like I'm around my people a little bit. Kid, also, this might be my crack a cold one. Those electric dirt bikes, dude. Have you been seeing these?
Are they like the
Where
bike?
did I see one at? Oh, at what's the park called that's close to me? It starts with a P.
They're yes.
Percy Priest.
I think that's
Does
it.
Percy Priest have all the
Percy
stairs?
Warner?
Percy Warner.
Percy Priest.
Warner.
Percy Warner.
Good
Percy
call,
Priest
though.
is the lake, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Percy Warner Park. Yeah. I saw one at Percy Warner Park. This kid ripping around on one.
And it ain't I ain't talking about no Razor scooter dirt bike that you got at Walmart. I'm talking at least 100cc electric. Oh, he's got riding boots.
Is it one of those bikes that looks like an actual bike, but then it's like hybrid? It's like electric, but you
It
also
looks
have
like a dirt
pedals?
bike, but it's electric.
Fully electric dirt bike. And he's got riding boots. This kid's 9 at the oldest. He's this big. And it's 6 something in the morning. I'm taking like late, almost 7. I'm taking Scarlett on a walk. And he comes ripping down the street, full wheelie, and is standing on it. It has the dirt bike helmet on and the pads and the riding boots and leg stuff. And I turn Scarlett's stroller to be like, oh, Scarlett, look at that. And he, just like Papa Sherm, seeing that he has an audience, this kid's like, oh, y'all really want to see something? Like sees us looking and puts a show on for us for like 5 different times, going up and down, popping wheelies, standing up on one foot and kind of like bouncing up and down as he's popping it. I'm like, dude, this is awesome. The neighborhood has a pond that we can fish in. It's got a nature trail. That's where I'll take Wrigley for our little day out. Let him know, dude, you're part of the pack. Wrigley, if anything, I lead this shit, okay? I'm the leader. You my number 1, dog.
For life.
You my right-hand man. You keep this shit going. I mean, there are so many little like adventures and stuff that we can get into. And that's my crack a cold one, dude. This new neighborhood rips. I am very excited about it.
And nothing better, too, than having a good neighbor.
Yes, dude. You know when you meet somebody, and not to gush, they're going to get after me in the comments. They're going to be like, Sherman's into the neighbor. Listen.
You're definitely into the neighbor. The way you explained his fit, cut off tee, backwards
dude, he's
hat.
a dude. I've never had a cool neighbor, and I'm just like
he's a dude's dude.
Yeah, I'm geeking out a little bit.
Strong jawline.
Yeah. Like I would say, like, good looking dude.
Yeah.
Good looking dude.
Wasn't Jared Beeman your neighbor? You've never had a cool one?
Oh no! I've never had a cool next door neighbor.
Yeah, nice
I've never had a cool next door neighbor. Great point.
I'm with you though, bro. We had a neighbor in our old house across the street before they moved. Favorite neighbor of all time.
Yeah.
Shout out to Paler. Shout out Brian Paler. But this dude just in his 40s, mid 40s, but chiseled, fucking would run the marathons, exercise. He'd be out shirtless. I'm like, man,
he's just ripping, dude.
He's just a ripping dad.
And that's what I'm saying. Like I go to ask him to move my TV, and he's got the electric like car going, and the 2-year-old has a mullet, by the way. And he's like, yeah, he's acting out right now because he's 2. Mom says it's because he's got a mullet. They say if we cut the hair, he's gonna start acting right. I'm like, this guy gets it, dude. He just gets it.
Yeah. Somebody dad too that just got the shades on, the little like runner's backwards hat, shirt off, shirt like tucked in their back shorts, just like running, see the sunlight just hitting the muscle.
He's got blue collar job. I don't want to dox him too much because I haven't even talked to him about the pod, but he's a blue collar guy.
Yeah. Which he's going to have to learn about it.
Oh, yeah.
And you're going to have to show him the clip.
Well, he already came over a little bit with the fence, was like looking at the fence. And my idea that I told him to put animal netting like on the bottom of the fence.
Yeah.
He was like, dude, I was thinking that same thing. Like maybe and we literally almost at the same time go zip ties to lock it down. Like we're
you guys said it at the same time and then had a moment?
A little bit. And Jill's like on the porch. I'm like, hey, honey, wait, weren't you getting like a water or something? And he, to his wife, he was like, yeah, honey, aren't you putting the kids down for a nap? And they're like, no, but we can.
You both just say zip ties at the same time, zip ties. Then you just hold out, throw a little dap. Hey, you want some water? Get my wife to get us some water. Hey, sweetheart, you get us some water?
Get some water. Yeah, honey, put the kids out for a nap.
Dude, you're a good dude.
Kind of ripped. Dude, he was sitting there too.
You guys like board games?
He sees my grills and my smoker, and he's like, dude, there's this one guy that's like a couple of houses down. He rips on the grill. And we'll get on my grill and we do like some barbecue, we do some burgers, and we wheel out the TVs. We get 2 TVs in the driveway, and we just watch college football out in the driveway right here on Saturdays. Do you like college football?
Oh, you struck gold, brother.
So you got a beer fridge? He seems like a guy with a garage beer fridge.
And a weight set.
Oh.
And a weight set.
Imagine you just walking in, Bud Light, rack in one hand, Ollie Pop rack in another. Boys, let's watch some college ball.
I said college football. Now, is that the one where they all, kind of get together? Like, tell me about it. Like, I want to learn about it, because I'm playing hard to get. Like, I don't want to be like...
Yeah.
College football.
Yeah, number one, it's not like
I dabble.
It seemed like he was inviting you, but you don't know if you're in yet.
Yeah.
Oh, it sounds like a great time.
And what's barbecue again? Remind me, what's barbecue? Oh, so you slow cook the meat so it falls off the bone? That sounds interesting.
I don't think you can play like that.
Oh, I didn't. I was overthinking it.
Yeah, because you hear a dude say like, "Oh, what's barbecue?" Right there, you're almost strike
then
2. You're almost strike 3 out of the gate.
He goes, "Okay, geek."
Yeah.
How about you get out of my yard?
Oh, barbecue. What's barbecue? And then he hits you with, "Oh, we also serve tofu."
Hey, upside down TV stand Sherman. What's barbecue?
But he doesn't know how to mount a TV. He doesn't know what barbecue is. Sounds like he doesn't know what college football is.
He asked me if college football.
Like, hey, you watch soccer and eat vegetarian?
He asked me if college football was the one with the guys with the megaphones. I'm getting some weird vibes from Sherman. We said zip ties at the same time. He sent his wife in to get a water.
You know Sherm? Oh, yeah, you were saying how you like Sherm. The next door neighbor? Yeah, the stocky dude. Like, he's got some weird vibes.
I mean, the wife is really sweet.
Yeah.
Like, wife's cool. But they could come over for dinner, but like, let's,
Yeah.
I think we should just order pizza and just kind of keep it quick.
I think instead of making him a pie or a cake, I think you just give him Jell-O.
The one with the fruit in it. Like the nasty, like fruit casserole Jell-O.
Yeah. Set the tone with these guys. Let them know where they are on the totem pole.
Yeah.
Oh, let's get into some community, shall we?
Yes, please.
We got a bunch of shout outs around here. Let's go. Since we hit dad hacks and wins and losses, let's hit some. I got a dad win and loss right here from Hayden Waite. Dad loss, question mark? Boys, I need some thoughts and prayers from the PT6 community. In 1 month, baby number 4 will be here. Finally having a boy after 3 girls. Hayden, congratulations, brother. The baby is fine. Where the prayers come in, wife made me get a vasectomy. Oh, God. I was scared out of my mind, but all was well. P still works. Shooting blanks. Problem is, the doctor recommended having 30 to 50 ejaculations in the first 12 weeks before getting the semen analysis. That's like every other day. And my wife is an absolute sicko about keeping me on the schedule. This week I forgot to take the trash out and that didn't even matter. Last night I didn't even have to do the dishes first. Not sure how I will make it through this difficult time. Thanks to this community for keeping me in mind and helping me stay strong. Don't give up on trying for a boy. Papa Team 6 out. Hayden.
Ooh. Hayden, we love doing this podcast, and we love it even more when our community reaches out to us in times like this. I have no experience with this. I'm not snipped, and I would just say do your best to keep to the schedule. I know it's going to be hard to shoot your shot every other day.
30 to 50 ejaculations in the first 12 weeks. Buddy, stay hydrated.
Stay hydrated.
Eat your fruits.
Yep.
Stay hydrated.
Get your protein too, man. Get you some protein.
Fuck. Electrolytes.
And just, it takes a man to ride the shockwave, but to get back in line right after you rode shockwave, that takes a sicko.
It takes a boy to ride the shockwave. It takes a man to be the shockwave.
Yeah. So be the man that you know you are, Hayden. And nut up or shut up.
Yeah.
If you will.
Ejaculate.
Yeah. Come.
What is that? 30 to 50.
Not a get to.
12.
Have to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
has to.
He has to.
Yeah.
hopefully
With numbers like that, it's not I get to ejaculate. I have to ejaculate.
That's world record level numbers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And hopefully he can have that mental shift back to a get to.
Like
I don't want to force that on you.
If you get to 50, so let's say here, 12 times 5 is 60, plus 24 more, 84. 84 days in that 12 weeks, right?
Was the 5 days in a week? Because there's 7.
I was doing 12 weeks. 12 weeks times 7, 12 weeks times 5 is 60 days. That's 5 weeks. Add 14 more days, 2 extra weeks, right?
So what we'll do, just really quick,
In the first 12 weeks,
is we're gonna
12 times.
we're gonna go like this. We're just gonna say it like this.
What's 12 times 7?
There we go. And there we go. That's 84.
84.
That's
We got
84.
there.
And you know what's really scary? You know what's really scary?
Like come during the work week.
He got 84 on the first math that he did. You multiplied 5 times
But did it
12,
the wrong way.
and then you added some other days in there, and you got to 84 if you run the tape back. So good on ya.
This is savant.
Will's math works.
He just sees colors and shapes.
Works. Because I even sat there and I was like, what? And I multiplied 7 times 12. I go, well, it is 84.
He added the weekends after by multiplying 2 and 12 and getting 24 weekends. And then did 50 plus 24 equals 74.
That was great.
Thank you.
That was
Showed
great.
his work.
Yes.
Like, fuck. The idiot got it.
You're not. Like you weirdly got it like so fast too. Before I even multiplied 7 times 12, you weirdly got to it. But yes, 84. He has to come 50 times in 84 days.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
we can figure something out.
Yeah.
We can figure
Yeah,
something out.
Come on.
Space those off days out.
Now, honey, make sure you get to bed. Let's get you some ice cream and let's get you in bed
Yeah.
early tonight. Okay.
Sweetheart, doctor said I got to ejaculate 30 to 50 times in the first 12 weeks. He said I do need to be bedridden.
Oh, okay.
Need some bedside help.
Yeah.
I need to take off work.
He gave me these coupons from this podcast. He said these might help. He's like, you know, if you know.
Yeah.
I have Keith Bell with the dad loss. Keith writes in and says, hey, just drop in to share a dad loss that occurred literally moments ago. My dad, or granddaddy as he is called, babysits for my wife, Krista, a certified MT6er. Mama Team 6 or Milk Team 6. And I on the days that we work, which is a major dad win. My wife works part-time. I work full-time. So granddaddy babysits 3 days a week. Our little dude, Oliver, is 8 months old, and it feels so good having him watched over by someone that we know and trust. Caveat, my dad is always early to everything. Today, we asked if he could show up at 9 a.m. My wife is off, but she has a dentist and hair appointment, and I don't get into work until later on Thursdays. So we had a little extra time in the morning together than usual. I think I know where this is going. I don't want to spoil anything, but
No
I think
spoilers.
I think I know where this is going. When Jill and I have some extra time in the morning, we put little man down for a nap at 8:20, and you know where Dada's head is at. Come on.
Gutter.
Morning shockwave. Wifey says mission is a go. We're buckling in, piss missile in my hand. I'm 100% ready for the loop-de-loop. Phone rings at 8:25. Granddaddy's here.
Oh, no.
And ready to be let into the house. Wifey called it when she saw him parked in the lot, but I said it's fine. He usually sits there for a bit. Sicko. Keith, you sicko.
Most male thing ever. No, it's fine. We'll figure it out.
Oh, it's all good. It's all good.
That's not even his card. You just do the hand on the blinds to like shut the door.
He's going to sit out in the driveway for a bit.
The father-in-law just sees the blinds going crazy from the parking lot.
Oh, he's at the door? Hey, it's okay. It's okay.
That's on him. That's Amazon. I ordered something. I know a true embarrassment of riches, so it is truly a dad loss. You tell me. Thanks for everything you fellas do. You are beloved by the Bell household. Like 2020 Baker Mayfield, Nick Chubb, FTD is the fucking GOAT. That was a great
it's a great dad loss. It is a loss.
It's a loss.
It's a loss.
I have a dad win.
More opportunities in the future.
Yeah. He needs to call Hayden. Hayden will give him some tips.
Yeah. Just go get a vasectomy.
Just go get snibbed, dude. Tristan Sprunger wrote in with the dad win. Shout out to all the PT sickos that made it through a successful Mother's Day. Dad win this past week. Took both kids and the dog on a walk while the MT6er was out of the house. Leash in one hand, smart bike in the other, successful walk.
Good for him, man. Good job, Tristan.
Let's go, Tristan.
I have a dad hack here. I love this one. This is from Mark on Discord. Transforming the garage into a home gym is the best dad hack for PT Fit out there. Been able to train a lot more frequently, fitting shorter sessions in and there if needed. Plus, my son spends hours in the gym with the wifey and I every week. This is the kind of environment that'll raise him to be an absolute beast. Best believe he'll be ready for the A-gap with the photo of the garage gym. And this is a plus dad hack. Having the garage gym, like this Sornex gym that I got ripping right now, it is just so helpful because you can just go out in your garage and get a workout in, like go out and get a session in. And in the afternoon, like say you find a pocket where Scottie's down for a nap and I'll go out and get a workout in, and Rue will come outside and play. Sometimes she'll want to not participate in what I'm doing, but she'll be interested in all the bells and whistles in the gym, to where I'm like, you're setting the weight at like 30 pounds, pull something down, or she'll want to do a pull up.
Yeah.
To where you just, to his point, you have them around the environment, which just excites you because you want them to be seeing you sweat, seeing you work hard, seeing them do something and accomplish something. Like with the pull up, I'll have her hanging. And then we got the band system to where I'll set it up to where it's really tight, to where she's just working on basically like standing on the band and sees herself like pull up and everything else.
Yeah.
And I'll be like, eventually we'll continue to like move this down, or we'll get a lighter band and you'll be able to do a pull up on your own.
Yeah.
She want to get off. She want to try a different machine, or I have this little, this tread sled or a sled tread, whatever it's called, from Knees Over Toes. And I'll be walking on this. It kind of looks like a little mini treadmill, but you have to activate it yourself to where it's like you're pushing a sled. You can turn the resistance up or down, but she'll want to get on and like push, and I'll put her on the lightest one to where she's like pushing her feet.
Oh, that's hilarious.
To where you have them engaged and around the environment.
Yeah.
And it's a lot of fun, and it's such a time saver because you don't have to travel anywhere to go to a gym.
Yes.
You just go out in your garage, and if wifey, it's like, hey, I'll talk Rue into coming outside with me. Mama will get some solo time.
And seeing neighbor Blake's set up, And also, Jeremy Clump's set up. He recently just set up his garage. Have you seen his?
Yeah. He's been rolling.
Yeah.
He's got some consistency going with PT Fit.
I finally have a garage for the first time in my life with Jill. Like, first time having a place with a garage.
Yeah. 2-car, 4-car?
2-car.
What are you doing with it?
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's like the options are endless. And I don't want to like tease it too much, but we had a company reach out with like a pretty sick lead.
I can follow up. They have yet to shoot us an email for what we sent over to them, but they are sick. And I'll follow up, and hopefully that comes to fruition.
Yeah. They're like a storage system, yada, yada, for a garage. And I don't want to do a shout out, no free shout out, but they are very
Is
interested.
this the crew that reached out?
Yeah, this is the crew that reached out.
Yeah,
we
they're
had DM'd
local.
them back and just said, hey, hit the email. And I just haven't seen an email.
They
come
did
through.
Chandler's, right?
I believe so. It's whoever helped you find your phone in the chair.
Yes. Yeah.
Because if we get that, I will 100% have room for like one of those bench squat sets, or is that what it's called?
Yeah, rack.
Yeah, rack.
You figure out there's a lot of stuff out there. Like Sorenex has different rack systems to where the rack can be against the wall if you're trying to be as efficient as possible.
And that's what I
gym.
need. That's
Are you
what
going
I
to park in the garage?
Yes.
So when Charlie and I were in the last house, it was a 2-car, and I just decided like I'm not going to park my truck in the garage. I want to use my half for a smaller gym.
Oh, that's a good point too.
Now that we have the 4-car, Charles still parks in the garage. Like I still park outside the garage because I want as much space as possible because I wanted that Sorenex gym. You kind of just want the lay of the land.
Yeah.
Like that's like my North Star. To me, that's like a non-negotiable. If I have to park outside the garage so that way I can have like a functional gym the way I want it, then that's the bullet I want to bite. I always, of course, I try and negotiate us both parking outside the garage so that way the entire garage can be a gym.
Yeah.
But wifey's like, no.
That might be the game plan because I have full autonomy of the garage.
You can get Jill to park outside?
I don't think she'll want to park outside because she is excited about having a garage.
Yep.
But remainder space, full autonomy.
That's what I'm saying. You have a 2-car, you split it in half. Like you have more than enough space to have a great gym.
And it's a true 2-car, but it does have a nice little lip like to the side of like workbench, storage system, small home gym that with my car being out, we're looking at good size.
Again, it depends on how, like, if you're up for moving things around every time you want to pull in or pull out of the garage. Like my strength coach from Nebraska, like when I would be at his house during COVID working out, when he lived out in Nolensville, when he had a job here at Vanderbilt. Now he's at Oklahoma. Shout out James Dobson.
Come on, James.
But he had a full setup and all of his stuff was like against the wall. So he'd take like the bench, and move it to stand it up against the wall. So that way he could still pull into the garage if he wanted to.
And dude, with
me, I'm lazy. So it's just, I want the gym set up. I'll just park outside.
Get that. I get it because that's almost a workout in itself, especially after you're done working out.
Yeah.
Having to put everything up, I'd be like, no, absolutely not. The neighborhood, my walking game, dude, is about to skyrocket. Not that the last neighborhood didn't have hills in it, but this nature trail, I'll send you pics. Like I'll send y'all videos. Goes around the whole neighborhood and it's like in the trees. Yeah. Lots of topography. I'm like, dang, dude, this is like morning and evening walks are going to be sick. Yeah, I'm fired up for you, bro. I actually have one since we're on the subject of Papa Team Fit. I have a comment here on the Papa Team Fit game. We also have before and after photos. Seems like we got a big weight loss journey. Cameron Neal. Hello, my name is Cameron Neal, father of Bennett Neal, 14 months old. And other is on the way November 2026. Come on. Congratulations, Cameron. Come on. I wanted to reach out regarding PT Fit and the possibility of sharing my story on the podcast. Less than 4 years ago, I started my health journey at roughly 390 pounds. Ooh. Around the same time, I was preparing to ask my wife's father for permission to marry her. He encouraged me to begin taking my health seriously and to start making changes for my future and my family. Oh, wow. That's a awesome combo for father-in-law to have. That conversation stuck with me and became one of the major turning points in my life. At the time, I realized I needed to make a serious change, not just for myself, but for the people I love most.
I wanted to be around my kids long term, to have the energy to play with them, compete with them, and truly be present as a father and husband. Since beginning that journey, I've worked my way down to 265 pounds. It's about 130 pounds lost. That is awesome, bro. And recently completed a marathon. What once felt impossible became achievable through consistency, discipline, and the motivation that fatherhood and family bring. This transformation has been about far more than weight loss. It has been about becoming the kind of man, husband, and dad my family deserves. Healthier, stronger, more active, and able to fully participate in life instead of watching from the sidelines. I believe there are a lot of fathers out there who struggle with balancing family, work, and health and personal goals. And I love the opportunity to talk about the mindset shifts, setbacks, training, and motivation that helped me transform my life. Thank you for your time and consideration. I'd love the chance to connect further. Sorry for the long message, boys. Love you all. PT Sicko out. Best regards, Cameron Neal. I'm the one in the all black. That's big time, bro.
That's so sick.
That's big time.
Cameron Neal. What a legend, dude. 390 to what?
390 to 265.
Chef Rooney.
Yeah.
He's right too. Like,
He was a big boy in that one. And then
he was a
good
big boy.
Not that he looked bad then. He looked comfortably big, but like that looks like a man that would run marathons.
Yeah, he's like
That's
a
crazy.
big.
Well, this is a guy, right? This is a guy now who's down 130 pounds lighter and completed a marathon that would say, no, you don't have to bullshit me. Like, that was big and unhealthy.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
For sure.
They just have like a different perspective on everything now that they've achieved, or they're getting in the phase that they want to be in.
Yeah.
And he's right too. Like, dads who are like very much about the family life and figuring out how to balance work, life, family, all of it. Number one, there is no such thing as balance. It's just prioritizing. And everybody does, myself included, struggles quite a bit at times when trying to find the balance of work, personal goals, health, everything else. Obviously, before PT6 started to become like a thing for us, it was around like blood work and stuff that me and you had gotten from going to the doctor. And you just realize how stressful things can be on you, like when you're not prioritizing the right things and focusing on the right things.
Truly. How much of a difference? I'm not down any significant weight right now. I am truly not. I am, however, probably down 20 pounds of what I was when I first moved here. And just the difference and some blue collar guy wrote in about PT Fit of like walks and how it helps his hip flexors and his back.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, the difference of how I feel today after that move, and I was moving more stuff this move than when I moved to Nashville. Bro, you remember how wrecked my back was when I first got here?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I was having to stretch like every day during conversations, just doing my hip flexors, doing my back. It's crazy what just that little amount, and I'm not even close to like a weight goal or a, whatever.
Mm-hmm. My wife and I were talking this morning because we're both just like, it's obviously, it's like making those little choices in your routine. Like, cause we'll stay up till 10:30, 11 o'clock watching TV together. Like right now we're watching Rooster. Great, easy show to watch. Fun, it's comedy. Steve Carell. This is like an easier watch compared to the types of shows we usually like watching.
Rooster.
And they're like 24, 25 minutes a pop.
Yeah.
So just easy. And last few nights, like we've been going to bed around like 11 or like in between 11 and 12. And we obviously we get up early. Like she woke up this morning to go hit a workout at 6. I got up to hit my workout. And it's just knowing that you're only getting 6 hours of sleep a night is just like, it's just not sustainable. And if we continue to choose watching TV late, eventually we're going to start hitting snooze a lot. We're going to be sleeping because we know we're going to need more sleep. So we're going to sleep until 7.
Yeah.
Instead of waking up early, knowing that we need to take care of our health, because we're ultimately just every night making the lazy decision of staying up late to watch TV.
And for some people, they're like, oh, that the healthy decision stuff, the healthy habits, all that. How's that fit into parenting? How's that fit into fatherhood? Like those seem like two separate things. One thing that Jill and I were just talking about at dinner with my mom and dad, we were talking about how much it has helped with Jill and I's sleep with Jill and I's eating schedule and eating habits of doing those family dinners at like 5:36 because Scarlett has to eat at that time too to go down for bed. Instead of just doing Scarlett's meals and all that prep and feed her, blah, blah, blah. Then she's down. Now it's 8:30. Oh, we didn't do dinner. Hey, let's get some, blank.
And by that time, you're even hungrier.
And
so
you're
like,
hungrier.
okay, we don't want to sit here and cook anything. Or order. And it's like, okay, let's maybe get on the apps and order a salad. You know you ain't going to order a salad.
No. And you're
going to get takeout.
And I'm not trying to dog any brands, but like, the type of food that you're getting at that time.
Yeah.
And so
you're eating around 9:30.
Yes, dude. And how much of a difference it's made of like some oven cooked salmon that Jill's like just popping in the oven, salt and pepper, olive oil, nice and easy with some greens. We're not doing anything crazy like quinoa or kale. It's just like sweet potatoes and broccoli. Like you could keep it so basic, but I mean, that truly has done wonders. And Chef and I were talking this morning.
Just those small like lifestyle changes. Cause you're right. You're eating late. And then if you're staying up late, like I'm just talking about with the example, then you're trying to sleep in as long as you can until the kiddos got to get up. But then when you're up rocking around with the kiddos, like you're still tired, you're lethargic, you're trying to rush out of the house. Then you got to go into the chaos and stress of your career and work.
And you're running late for work.
Then you're running late.
You're even more stressed.
You're stressed. You're probably not giving the best energy to each other or just in the house because you're all trying to do whatever you're trying to do to get out of the house.
Yes.
Then you go into work and work could be a soul suck. Then you get home and you kind of do it all again. It's like, oh, I'm going to choose the easy route here. Let's get the kids fed. We'll get the kid put down. Then we'll order something. Like our highlight then becomes what food are we going to order at nighttime together?
Yes.
Knowing that you're just doing these and it's small and it doesn't poke its head out until the time comes when you go to a doctor's appointment or you go to a doctor's visit and your stress levels are high. Your cholesterol is bad. Your blood pressure is bad. You're doing all these things.
Hey, let's take that blood pressure thing again. Did you have some coffee this morning?
Yeah.
You're like, no, fuck no, I didn't.
And to that point, then you're operating all day on caffeine.
Yeah.
You're like doing all of these small decisions that grow into this massive snowball of bad momentum. Then you're looking at yourself in the mirror one day, like just upset and disappointed because you never got out of the bad habits that holiday food started to kind of creep in and create.
Yeah. And honestly,
that's me speaking to myself.
No,
right there.
I was about to say for myself being, a weight that is definitely overweight, the small wins that have accumulated over the past probably 3 months are like talking with Chef about like I'm falling asleep at 9 or 9:30 now instead of 12:30 or 1. And I'm waking up in the morning with energy to be able to, hell yeah, let's go on a morning walk. Let's get the kid in the thing and the dogs. Like I'm feeling gutsy. I'm feeling confident. If you looked at a 2-week stretch and said, hey, Sherman, of this 2-week stretch, when did you fall asleep before 10? Can you choose a night? Maybe 1. And now it's probably 8. Like I fell asleep before 10 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
And it's crazy how much of a difference that has made just in the office and stress levels, dude.
Yeah. Because you accomplish something in the morning and whether or not you're just moving, light mobility, going for a walk, getting a workout in and sweating, the vibes you feel when you're making breakfast and getting everybody going and getting everybody rolling. You and wifey, you get a shower in, you're able to get dressed the way you want to get dressed, like all the things to where you have now momentum going into work and just a better vibe throughout the day. Cause you got work in that you can kind of hang your hat on. When you do have a little ice cream.
Yeah.
Have a little indulgence.
Yeah. And as much as we joke about if the kids aren't sleeping, nothing's good. Like nothing's right. It's the same with the parents.
Yeah, man. 100%.
I have a quick question while we're on PT Fit. This is for all the runners, the Strava sickos out there.
Yeah.
My right foot keeps going numb when I go on runs. And I don't know what's going on. I've read some stuff. It might be on my heel. If there's any like avid runners, please tell me what's going on because it's starting to freak me out. I go on long runs and I'm not even doing a loop. And I'm like out there like in the neighborhood next. And then my whole right foot goes numb. And it's very odd. So if anyone knows an answer to that, please comment below. I'm kind of desperate.
Yeah, we'll look into that.
Yeah, we'll look into it. The sickos look into it. Give our boy some game.
I got some PT Fit comments. If I could read really quickly, Nick Lang from Spotify says, I'm the sicko who's been a bitch about putting a bow on it on my pregnant wife. Still have not munched on my wife's box. I've been busy, but I will be better. I will be better. That comes from Nick Lang on Spotify. Little PT6 write-in. His buddy Sean Cannon wrote underneath. Sorry. His buddy Sean Cannon underneath wrote, buddy, come on. Time to be an actual sicko and put the damn bow. I am so sorry. To put the damn bow on it. All our empty sickos who are carrying our little ones are going through hell, carrying our little futures. Is it a little awkward at first? Yeah. Good. Get after it and make the missus feel good. It's a PT Fit Nick Lang write-in. Thank you, Nick. Thank you. And then Jessica J. Kelly writes in. She says, thank you for being absolute gems and explaining parenting in a relatable, reliable, and happy, sad tears kind of way. My husband has been tuning in and references some of your chats as if it's a Sunday sermon. Now that Mother's Day has passed, us women do tend to prepare. And will there be any merch deals or anything special for Father's Day? I know he'd die for a shirt or a sweater that references the good saying, sincerely, a grateful wife or mom.
Let's go. BWTB.com. Father's Day merch everywhere.
Come on. PT Sickos, we interrupt this episode to bring you Nanit. Nanit is one of our sponsors, one of our favorite sponsors. And to kick off this ad read, I owe an apology to Nanit. We were mid-move. I was falling asleep. My wife laying next to me in bed. She shakes me and says, Sherman, what is the promo code that you guys have on Nanit? Because we are going to gift a Nanit to one of our friends. And I said, I don't know, honey, something like dads. One, that was rude to my wife. And two, that promo code is for the dads. For the dads, not just dads, not, I don't know, honey, something dads. It's for the dads. And that's 20% off at checkout for Nanit. Guys, Nanit is a nanny cam, but it's way more than that. It's the smartest baby monitor on the market, tracking everything from your baby's breathing motion to their sleep quality automatically. With the overhead view, you can see everything clearly with Unreal HD quality, real-time safety notifications for crying, coughing, and standing. Jill wanted the Wi-Fi setup. That's the first thing she wanted set up in the house. Why? So that we could use our nanny cam, our Nanit. Got it up and moving, thankfully. And the Nanit is absolutely crushing it at the new home. And it makes you kind of feel at home once you get stuff like that up and running. You're like, oh man, this is our house. This is our new place. And it made Scarlett feel more comfortable too. She did not sleep well the first night without the Nanit cam because she likes being able to look up and kind of look and stare at it. It's like her little safe space. So go to nanit.com/for-the-dads and receive 20% off the Nanit Smart Baby Video Monitor with floor stand, wall mount, or full system at checkout. That's code FORTHEDADS at checkout for 20% off the Nanit Smart Baby Video Monitor. Guys, we are also brought to you by Olipop. And I'm looking at Chef and I'm smiling because Olipop, last week we were talking about, for the dads, do they truly love Olipop? They're always talking about it. We're always talking about these new flavors, Will. Got the blackberry vanilla.
Buddy. Love Olipop.
We got the raspberry sherbet.
Ooh.
I mean, truly, if you're questioning if Will Compton loves Olipop, you're questioning if the Pope is Catholic. This is stuff that we know. However,
well said.
You could sit there and say, does Sherman love Olipop? Does he truly love Olipop? Throw up the family picture right here. That's a Mother's Day photo. And what's on my head?
Olipop.
That's an Olipop hat. Sherman, you wore an Olipop hat in your Mother's Day family photo? Yeah, you're damn right.
You're damn right you did.
You're damn right I did.
Because what else are you going to wear?
What else would I wear? It's my favorite soda. It's a new kind of soda. It's healthier. It's non-GMO.
And it's nice to your gut.
It's great to your gut. 6 grams of fiber, only 30 calories. And here, toss you one. Ooh. Crack that lid open. These are their new flavors. But you already know that, Will.
He loves it so much.
You love it so much. Oh. Yeah, baby. Yes. And Olipop is still doing buy one can. They'll pay you back for the other can. So you buy 2 cans, they'll pay you back for one of them. That's at drinkolipop.com/BWTB.
You can buy them online or on Amazon. And they're at retailers nationwide, including Walmart and Target. Just buy 2. We will pay you back for 1.
Will, please tell me they're in the cold section of some kind of gas station down the street.
Oh, buddy. Are they in the refrigerated section? You just crack that thing open. They got rows of Olipop in gas stations.
Oh.
But they're everywhere. Go drink Olipop. We love Olipop. You should love Olipop. Olipop is the best. Back to this episode. Shout out here from Melissa Cannoli. Cannoli. Hey, PT6ers, MT6er here with a special birthday shout out to my husband, who, bias aside, is quite literally the best partner and father anyone could ask for, Adam Cannoli. Our son Atlas turns 1 on May 16th. And Adam has been my rock through this first year, teaching me to embrace the good. Ooh. Wife decides to book a trip to Costa Rica when our son is only 11 weeks old. Good.
He'll remember every step of the way.
Sprinting through the rain and lightning storms, trying to keep him dry with no umbrella. Good. Dad goes to the store and the golf cart, which belongs to the owner of my company, dies on the side of the road. No way to charge it. No cell service. And Dad has to hitch a ride back on the tractor and deliver the news to his wife. Good.
Golf cart died. Not owner of the business.
Not the owner of the business.
Yeah, it took me until the battery. And I was like, hey, we're reading this pretty light. It's pretty light.
Airline loses baby's car seat stroller for hours while baby is teething, screaming, and crying. Good. Landlord tells us they're selling the house and we have 60 days to find a new home. Good.
Wait, that's the best news ever. They get to move?
They get to move.
Yay! We just moved. It's fun.
Now, Adam can see the good times coming and reaches for his good hat, so we both have the friendly reminder in the moment to fully embrace it. Whether he's being attacked by our 1-year-old and his sonic screams, making us laugh nonstop, or showing up for all of us in little ways that matter most, he makes our lives feel safe, fun, and full of love. A true PT6 dad through and through. Crack a cold one for the birthday boy. We love you and like you even more. From Melissa.
Melissa.
Cannolis, the cannoli.
The cannolis, Atlas cannoli.
Crack a cold one.
Crack a cold one. Great family, the cannolis. This must be the Pittsburgh cannolis. Great family.
Great family.
Great family. Bailey Shane writes in on Instagram and she says, hi for the dads. My husband is a big fan of y'all. He tells all his soon-to-be dad friends to follow along because y'all helped him on his first-time dad journey. I wanted to shout out my husband for being a rock star first-time dad. He spent his first weekend as a single dad with our 6-month-old while I went on a girls' trip. Let's go. That's huge.
How old was the kid?
6 months.
Wow. Let's go.
Let's go. Not only did I not have to stress about leaving my baby boy for the first time, but my husband rocked it. He knew the schedule, the feedings, everything. I came home to my boys happy and flowers in my favorite vase. Dude, I love this dad. Let's go. Did she ever say his name? She never said his name. Mr. Shane, well done.
Well done. That right there is the write-up of write-ups you need in the first year of fatherhood.
Yeah, that's the report card like comes home.
Yeah.
And that's on the fridge.
Yeah.
That's on the fridge.
That right there is exactly what your wife needs when you have a newborn.
Yeah.
Or baby 6 months old. Like the anxiety that mom feels to leave the kid for the first time and knowing that dad absolutely knocks it out of the park, knowing everything that needs to be done. Like that is what you strive for.
Yeah.
So wifey can go and try to have the most carefree time. That she's going to be wanting photos and videos and check-ins because it's super hard for mom to leave. Like dad, I guess it is too, but not close to Mama Bear.
Yeah, dude.
And so knowing you knock out of the park when they're gone or giving them like, you see it, mama's stressed. You guys have been in the trenches for a while now, newborn, doing all the things. Mom clearly is the is the glue to it all.
Yeah, it's
You as the man, as dad, as husband, need to identify like, yo, she needs to go have a weekend with the girls or go do something. And I need to let her know that I have everything fully unlocked because she needs to disconnect, go find her identity, like pre-motherhood a little bit. Like just let her hair down, go have fun, get her set up with a massage, get her set up wherever it is, just to where they go and do their thing and try to disconnect as much as they can.
It truly feels like a first round of the playoffs where your star quarterback gets hurt going into the first round of the playoffs. He just has to miss a week. If we get past this one playoff game with our backup,
Yeah.
we know we're going to the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
And there's no better feeling than that starting quarterback being on the sidelines with a hoodie and a clipboard and a headset, and he's watching QB2 operate out there. And he's just got a smile on his face going, yeah, buddy. Yeah. It's a good feeling.
It's a good feeling. It's a great feeling.
Kyle Smith wrote in a dad hack. I'll keep it very brief. His dad hack is essentially when baby goes down for a nap, and we're talking little babies, when they're doing the little 3 hours sleep, shit, eat. You got a newborn.
Yeah.
Let mama get her rest during those little 3 hour breaks, wherever you can find for her to get some nappage in. And he said, while she's napping and baby's napping, go do some dishes. Dad hack. He said 99.9% of the time it works every time. And you may even get a bow on it. Maybe.
That new in the game, doubtful, but maybe.
Doubtful. But 99.9% of the time works
If
every
mama wakes up from a nap and the island's clean and the clutter is decluttered.
Wait, you wash my pump parts too?
Yeah.
I don't even have to wash my. What's that?
That's
all
game
about?
for any dads on the way. That is game right there.
Oh, you wash those pump parts, dude? That's like, I don't mean to like I'm truly trying to keep it PG, but you start washing pump parts and bottle parts, you're talking dirty, real dirty.
But again, you got to finish the job with decluttering the island or decluttering the areas that give mom a little stress.
Have to, dude. Now you're just whispering sweet nothings into her ear.
That's a second effort that they talk about.
Yeah. Voicemails and emails?
Let's do it.
601 The Dads. You call in, you leave a voicemail, we play it on the show. We got 4 this week. First one is titled Good.
Good.
Yeah. Is that it?
That's it.
Yeah.
That was left by Anonymous. And I think we kind of got the gist of it, you know?
Yeah, he's in the trenches.
And that was, it's weird when you've had a kid, you know the difference between a newborn cry and a 10-month-old cry, a 2-year-old cry. That's his newborn. That's fresh out of the hospital.
Yeah. That's him using his resources too.
Yeah.
Like that, those are moments where you're just, ain't nobody coming to save you. You ain't getting out of this. Before I lash out, let me hit the hotline.
You know how much better he felt after he hung up? He went, hey, that wasn't so bad.
Yeah.
I feel a little better now. Yeah, let's get you to sleep in 12 hours or whenever you pass out.
Hey, what's up, guys? You got Matt here in northern Minnesota. Just calling in as more of a favor from us blue-collar dads out here. Since you know the higher-ups in Olipop, didn't know if they were open to suggestions. Maybe perhaps a
Bud Light
flavored Olipop.
What kind?
Something to keep us motivated throughout the week, keep us on our A game.
What do you think?
This may be doctored.
Did you doctor it? He wanted a certain flavor that I'm sure was another brand that we couldn't put on there. And he put Bud Light flavor on there. Bro, I was like, how did he doctor his voicemail? That was...
I think we had a lot of time this morning, but
that was funny.
It's brand
dude.
appropriate.
It's not even done yet. That was
just calling in as more of a favor from us blue-collar dads out here. Since you know the higher-ups in Olipop, didn't know if they were open to suggestions. Maybe perhaps a
Bud Light
flavored lollipop. Something to keep us motivated throughout the week, keep us on our A game. It can be 0%, so that way those of us that work with like electricity and drive truck can still enjoy some as it goes. But yeah, look into it. Look into it, of course.
We'll look
but,
into it.
Yeah, call me back. Let me know. Love you guys.
Some Ollie beer.
Some Ollie beer, some Bud Light flavored lollipop. That would be
Some NAs.
some NAs.
I just invented non-alcoholic beer.
He really did. Dude, wait till we call him. We go, buddy, do we have a lollipop for you? This shit rips. They've had this for 80 years? What? This is always keep grinding.
He's just looking for a non-alcoholic beer.
Yeah. Yeah. That's it. Truly. This one's titled No More Binky.
Oh, that's a big win.
What's up, boys? This is Colby from Indiana, 24-year-old dad of a 20-month-old. Looking for advice because we are going through the shit right now. We're trying to figure out how to wean this girl off of the binky during bedtime.
Yeah.
Every time she brushes her teeth, she instantly starts screaming, crying, fussing, up until we get the sleep psych on her and the binky in her hand. Anything to mitigate the crying and screaming and shit since we live in an apartment. But again, any advice on how to wean a baby off of the binky at nap time would be much appreciated. Love you, boys.
How old's the baby?
I don't know if he said. I'll play it one more.
What's up, boys? Colby from Indiana.
National champion.
24-year-old dad of a 20-month-old.
20. So
20 or
almost
10?
almost 2 years old.
Yeah. Look, for me and my experience, Rue didn't get off the passy until, was it 3?
Yeah.
3 years old.
Because I remember coming over that one day and
We tried it too.
yep.
Yeah, it's a battle. I feel for my guy.
It is a battle.
There's different options.
Yeah.
You can just cold turkey and you're going to have to go through the suck for a minute. We obviously didn't choose that route. We chose a route to where, say baby's 20 months old, like knowing that 2 is coming up 24 months. Like with Rue at 3 years old, because again, we tried dabbling with it at 2.
Yep.
And it just did not work out in our favor. We told Rue that she was going to give the passy to the passy fairy.
That's right.
So we took her to the store where they have like a passy fairy where you can exchange and turn in all of your binkies and you get a toy or a stuffy from the passy fairy. So we just like made it a thing to where we're going to go in and give the passy to a passy fairy.
Yeah.
It sucks for a moment, but I mean, obviously she's not having one now. And I know like what I was worried about is when they have the passy, their teeth will get pushed out a little bit.
Yep.
Rue's teeth are fine now.
Yeah.
So they come back in place. I wouldn't put too much pressure on yourself to feel like you have to get out of the binky phase. Again, that's coming from a place of like, I have zero judgment. Like Rue had a passy until 3 years old.
Yeah.
I was also a dad that wished she wouldn't have had a binky past 2.
Yeah.
And you're asking the questions, how do we get her off, blah, blah, blah. But it's just a war, bro, because her self-soothing was with the passy and with Tiggy.
My mom tells a story about how they basically turned me into a Sith Lord as far as the binkies went. They snipped my binkies at 2. So that means you just cut the tip off.
Right. So they have no suckage, no air in there.
So
we tried that with Rue, but it didn't phase her. Like she would still use it.
She would still use it.
She would still
she's
use
a
it.
sicko.
Yeah, Rue was a sicko for the binky.
So for the snip thing, for me, it turned me into literally an evil person. That my one thing that I hated on this earth was my passies that had betrayed me. I was putting them in my mouth, trying to suck them, and just throwing them up against the wall and being like, "What have my binkies done?"
You remember this?
No, my mom just tells the story.
Oh, because I was going to follow up and say, how old were you?
Yeah, how old are you?
He's like, I was 7.
Well, I was 7. Dude, sue me. You just sat there and said you weren't judging anybody. No, I'm kidding. I wasn't 7.
We have fun on the show.
We have fun on the show. But yeah,
like Scottie, I feel like will be easier than Rue. There was a moment where she's had to take a couple naps like without the passy, and she's handled the naps just fine. It seems like she calls it pat.
Yeah.
She'll have llama in one hand, and even though the wubba nub, the passy fell off llama, she doesn't rock with like the OG, just the regular looking pacifiers.
Yeah.
She doesn't mess with any of those. It has to be the one that's from Taiki, or it has to be the one that's from her Wubbanub llama. That's the only one she uses. And again, she's hit a couple nets without it. I think Scottie will be much easier.
Yeah.
Because I'm assuming that Charles and I are both eyeing the 2 years old because we feel like Scottie will be much easier than Rue was. Rue was addicted to it. So it just felt like a war. We tried the poking holes or kind of messing them up a little bit. But she was just, Rue was a sicko for the Binkies.
It feels like and sounds like, from what I've been told, it's very similar to like learning how to ride a bike that some of your kids literally first time you push them and they're pedaling. And you're like, oh, damn, they got it.
Yeah.
Other ones, it's like, hey, it took like a month for them to learn how to swim, how to do the bike. Scarlett very much feels like a Scottzilla situation where her love for the passy has grown a bit, and Jill was seeing that and was like, okay, we're going to limit passy then for her.
That's a good move.
To like kind of keep a distance from her and passy. And that kind of got her back to like, she's just kind of indifferent about the passy.
Yeah.
Now it's like, oh, okay, I'll put it in my mouth if I find it on the ground.
Yeah. And to my man, the Indiana national champion that called in 24 with a 20-month-old.
Yeah.
You can limit in a lot of different ways. Like say you go on a car ride and you're just trying to explain to them, we're not taking passy on the car ride, or we're not taking passy in these certain situations. You can have your passy, because we would do all this stuff, try and do all this stuff with Rue to where she would only have her passy when she was sleeping. So nap time or bedtime, she would have passy, and we'd wean her off throughout the other windows of the day. And then eventually we did the whole tooth fairy, or the whole passy fairy thing when she turned 3 years old.
Yeah.
Because she was still kind of rocking with the passy up until 3.
And I know they have books similar to like the wetting the bed situation that I talked about, where my parents read this book and it only took 2 nights. They had done everything under the sun, the little alarm systems that like go off and all this stuff. And there's this book that they read, but they only had to read it to me twice. And I stopped wetting the bed. And they have the same thing for passies. I know, dude.
For me.
That's what I'm saying.
You know how many days it's been since I wet the bed?
You just told me too.
Take a guess.
Oh, 8. 8 days?
3.
Oh, man. So it happened again.
I pissed the bed over the weekend.
I like to think there's just a chalkboard in your house, Will, with you erase it and put a big 0 days since Will wet the bed.
I needed to have that. I need to get that meme going.
Gotta get it going.
I fucking pissed the bed over the weekend.
Ugh.
It was Friday night. So Saturday, woke up. I kind of went to bed. I kind of didn't say anything. Yeah. But I'm upstairs because Rue's having a meltdown because she peed the bed. And I'm trying to soothe Rue, and I'm getting impatient trying to soothe Rue. I'm like, dude, I'm dead as up here. Like, dude, you wet the bed. It's okay. I just wet the bed. It's all good.
You're Bruce Willis in Die Hard. Just welcome to the party, pal.
Because Char eventually, like when we were making the bed, she's like, hey, did you pee the bed last night? And I was like, yeah. It's like, when were you going to say anything? I was like, I don't know. I was going to try and I'm thinking in my head, I'm going to try and wash the sheets and covers.
Chara just making a coffee in the morning.
And she knew because we had the monitor on, because Rue was screaming. So I just went ahead and turned off the monitor.
You told her out loud, hey, Dad pissed the bed too. And
she heard me on the monitor upstairs in Rue's room. Because she's like, I can tell you're getting impatient with Rue. And you're like, dude, it's okay. I pissed the bed just last night. I can go downstairs and show you.
Chara's making her coffee. She's just in her little 90s. She's got her bathrobe and shit. It's morning time, and she's just mixing her coffee in the little monitors just right there in the kitchen. Rude, it's fine. I fucking pissed the bed last night. Just come here.
She was still downstairs. She's still downstairs in bed, just listening to the monitor. She's like, I thought I felt something on my knee. But she was like, I didn't know if it was just because we have the eat sleep, like if it was just cool on your side.
Yeah. Hey, ain't nothing wrong. Hey, ain't nothing wrong with the little piss.
Ain't nothing wrong with pissing the bed.
Ain't nothing wrong with it.
Did I hit her with a, who told you that?
Yeah. Who told you that?
Whoa. What the fuck? Who said I pissed the bed?
Oh, and but just to clear the record, the 8 days ago, where'd you get that?
When we were talking.
I told you 8 days ago.
Well, we were
that-
just, you had called me up. Hey, how are things going? You're like, I fucking piss the bed, blah, blah, blah. We're just like,
when we were catching up the other day on the phone.
Yeah.
Oh, I told you.
I'm doing a bit.
Oh, got you. Well, I'm saying I'm not like a regular. Just to clear the record, I'm not a regular. 8 days ago, 3 days ago.
I just want to make it clear. I did not call Sherman and tell him I pissed the bed 8 days ago.
Usually, I wake up and catch myself if it's like on one side of my hip.
Yeah.
Like in the middle of peeing.
Yeah.
And that probably happens a couple times a year. But this one was I slept through and I wet the bed.
You're like
Grown ass man, 36. I wet the bed.
There's like the people. It's like, hey, I'm not an alcoholic. I just socially drink. You socially piss the bed.
Yeah. I was doing some research on it. And
You're not a bed wetter.
I've mild like sleep apnea, and they say like apnea people can be social bedwetters
That makes sense.
because something just doesn't like trigger your brain when it's happening.
Yeah.
Because obviously, like I wet the bed frequently until about 14 years old. And then I was like different spots. So like on average, that average would be like twice a year down to once a year in college.
As a captain of the
As
Nebraska
a captain of the
Cornhuskers.
Nebraska Cornhuskers, yeah. And then maybe there was a run where it was like once every other year.
Your captain, who has not pissed the bed in 8 months, Will Compton. It was actually 12 months. I told him he messed it up.
Shout out the bedwetters in the chat, man.
Shout out bedwetters. Hey, and we need a good comment call out. We haven't had one in a bit. Maybe put down the last time you wet the bed in the comments.
Yeah, I would love to see if dads out there.
Who else is a social bedwetter?
I'll be honest, this is one obviously like embarrassing thing to talk about that I truly wonder in my head, are there any others out there?
You need this community, dude. PT Pissos. You need PT Piss.
Like in your do you guys know anybody?
I mean,
But knowing myself, like me, like on this, like I'm trying to put it out in the world and wonder if there are others, because I know in my head, being in this mental space, unless I was just like, if I didn't do this, like people wouldn't know, like I wouldn't talk about it.
And you'd be in your head about it.
Yeah, like this would be suppressed as low as you can possibly suppress something.
But you're opening yourself up to an audience, and you're basically saying open invite. If you're a part of Papa Team Piss, just put Willy Boy, got your back.
Papa Team Piss.
36 days clean. Papa Team Piss.
there's no way you're the only one, but you are the one talking about it 1st. So more will come out. Piss Team 6, also a fun name.
You are the
Team
Piss
6.
But
Team
you are
6.
the one that's saying, hey guys, look, like there's no way the three of us don't know somebody.
Trailblazer.
I'm a sleepwalking pisser. That's a long line of whitens that get drunk and sleepwalk and pee in corners.
There you go.
Not in the bed. I don't know why we don't do that, but we sleepwalk and pee in corners.
Hey, Derek, we probably have a common ancestor. If I am to speak on that. Loved, drunk Sherman
good
at
flower
night
pot.
in college.
Good popcorn bowl.
Always thought he was standing in front of a toilet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What you got, Chef?
I think last time sophomore year of college, drunk.
See,
Piss the
that's
bed.
thing. Like I'm talking natural
Yeah,
bedwetters.
it's been a while.
Not like drunk, blacked out. You're pissing the bed.
No, we're grown men. We don't do that.
Hey, Willy boy.
I mean, buddy, we're grown ass men. We have
Willy boy, 8 years clean. Piss Team 6 out. Love you, kid. Got your back. Piss Team 6 out. Hey, Willy boy, 38 years clean. Still got your back, though. Piss Team 6.
38 years clean and piss the bed so 6.
Papa Team Piss.
Because Rue, obviously, she wets the bed. But in my brain, I'm like, oh, she's got her daddy in her. She's got her daddy's gene in her.
Yeah. Ain't nothing wrong with that, dude. I do mean that.
Thanks.
I do mean that. Emails?
Yeah. I'll rip an email.
Will, real quick, too, if there's a comment you have from a guy named Ollie Martin, I think you would really like it. Just super quick. It's in your PT6 community category. This guy did something that's really cool. He's from overseas, so just kind of a cool comment if you don't mind. Super easy rip.
Here we go, Ollie Martin. Life is good. Greetings from Norway.
Oh.
What is up, guys? Here's my call in from across the world. I'm a 34-year-old PT sicko loving the trenches right now. I really appreciate the pod. It has helped me prepare for becoming a father of twin girls that are just about to turn 4 weeks. Good. By the way, my fiance designed a good LED sign and I 3D printed and assembled it for my nighttime changing station in the bedroom closet. Kind of proud of it, not going to lie. Love you boys. Looking forward to hearing the next episode. And do not worry, no free hat needed. Haha, heart emoji. And I like that. Don't worry, Willy boy. No judgment on pissing the bed.
And what was his name?
Ollie Martin. And he's got the photo right here. The good LED light that hangs in the closet. That is fire. That is awesome.
Ollie.
And in Norway.
Ollie Godmargen and Heisen.
Yeah.
Heisen.
Yeah.
To old Ollie.
We could go visit Ollie Martin because Norway is known in my world for that's an opportunity to swim with orca whales.
Yeah, you're big on that, dude.
I would love to swim with orca whales.
That would be so sick.
Yeah.
Chad Davis writes an email in. Let's get into it. Chad says, "Oh, download attachment."
That's the video and the voicemails for you. That is interesting.
Boys, my name is Chad. I'm from Columbia, Missouri. M-I-Z.
Let's go. ZOU.
Coach Drink, friend of the program. My wife and I are expecting our first child. We had a little bit of a journey to get to this point where we tried for over a year and a half, and then finally, God bless us, and said it was our time. This weekend, surrounded by family and loved ones, I got to find out that I'm going to be a girl dad. I was already nervous for fatherhood, but now that I'm having a little girl, the nervousness doubled, but also the excitement tripled. I know I'm going to be an awesome girl dad, and I'm super excited for all the adventures that are to come. I found this podcast right after we found out that we were pregnant, and I started back from the beginning so I could catch up and listen to all the stories. So it's been really awesome to see what girl dad life is all about. Having Sherman, Willy one shelf to listen to every Wednesday about their experiences is definitely going to help me through our first couple of good moments. My trash is out every week. Dishes are done almost daily. And my Mama Team Sixer is always taken care of. Check out our video. The song is a banger. Chad, future PT sicko out. And Will, I've heard tell of this video. We'll have it. I'll play it for you right now. Chef will play it on the screen for our audience.
All right, this is future PT6 checking in right now. About to hit this golf ball and figure out exactly what we're expecting, a boy or a girl.
We all know what we want here. He's a girl dad!
Yeah.
Birds on my timeline.
Call it Twitter.
Congratulations.
You know the mother-in-law loved it. Loved it.
What song is that? Why is he playing that song?
Is that their rap music?
Why is it got all those cuss words in it?
What is Skrilla?
What's a Skrilla?
Did he have it playing while he was hitting the ball?
Oh, yeah.
Or was this post-edit?
Oh, no, that's definitely, he's playing that in the backyard.
Dude, that is awesome.
Yeah.
Congratulations on being a girl dad, bro.
He murdered it.
He murdered it.
He
wanted to see the blue.
Yeah, he did. But he was stoked when he saw
We've
the
all
pink.
been there. He'll change his mind.
Yeah.
This one is from Anthony Bargus Jr. or Bargus. Hello, Willy One Shelf, Shermanator, Deacon Chef. My name is Coach Bargus. I coach high school football down here in East Texas. And I wanted to write into the show because this past Mother's Day was incredibly special for my wife and I. I'm the youngest grandchild on my dad's side, so growing up, I got to watch my older cousins build beautiful families. One of my favorite things was seeing my grandma be there for it all. Birthdays, holidays, babies, memories. She loved every second of being a grandma and great-grandmother. I got married 2 years ago. And ever since then, we've basically been in buds training, trying to have a baby. We weren't having much luck, so I finally made an appointment to get some tests done. At the beginning of this year, my grandma was placed on hospice. I was able to visit her a few times, but at the end of February, God brought her home. It was obviously heartbreaking for our family, but I truly believe she blessed us one last time. Right before the funeral, my wife told me she wasn't feeling well and that she was late. This had happened before, so we tried not to get our hopes up. On the way, we stopped at the store so we could grab a quick pregnancy test. She went into the bathroom, and when she walked out, she had this huge smile on her face, and I looked at her and said, "Stop playing with me." I rushed over to see the test for myself, and sure enough, boys, it said pregnant. After 2 years of trying, in the middle of grieving my grandma, God blessed us with our first baby. My wife has been an absolute champ through these first 14 weeks of pregnancy, and this Mother's Day was her very first one. I got her a nice Mother's Day gift, including the For the Moms shirt, attached photo, and we also did our gender reveal. Boys, I'm going to be a girl dad. And I also want to give a huge shout out to my wife. I truly cannot wait to watch her become a mom. She's the strongest woman I know, and our daughter is going to have the absolute best role model growing up. Our little Aubriella, Aubriella, it's a beautiful name, is due November 6th, which just so happens to be a Friday. We'll cross that bridge when we get there during football season. I'll always make sure my daughter knows about her great-grandma, Vargas, and the incredible woman that she was. Thank you all for everything you do. I love listening to the show every week and giving my wife a full synopsis of all the dad hack stories and chaos from the episode. Hashtag PT6 hashtag girl dad. Love y'all boys. The Vargases, Victoria and Anthony. Awesome photo right here.
Let's go.
That's awesome.
Oh, dude, the only thing that I wish he had done is included what team he's coaching for.
Yeah,
down there in East
he'll
Texas.
get us right.
Get us right, baby. Because
whenever baby girl comes, I'm sure we'll get a squad photo.
If he's coaching down there in Brenham, buddy.
East Texas.
Oh, they put some teams together down there in Brenham.
Yeah. Go get you one of these.
Yeah, go. Come on.
Can you touch it? Can you touch it?
You can't touch that.
Can you touch that? God damn it, Dad.
He throws it out the window. After the heartfelt email. You can't touch
Damn it, Dad. What is wrong with you? Tim McGraw walks out. He just sits on the hood of the car. He kicks his boots up on it.
That's such a good movie.
Such a good movie.
Sherm, have you heard of Brownsboro?
No, is that where he's from?
Brownsboro High School, teacher/coach.
Oh, really? Brownsboro. They must be 3A, like 2 or 3A. I could be wrong. But I don't know if I've heard of Brownsboro. Maybe a smaller school.
Birds on my timeline.
Call it Twitter.
Outside Tyler, Texas.
Oh, so he's like very East Texas. Dude, good for him.
Dude, my lesson of the week.
Please.
I have one, and it was from it's from the Daily Dad.
Ooh.
Came on, let's see here. Came yesterday morning via email. I'm subscribed to the Daily Dad via email. Awesome shout out. All the shout outs to the Daily Dad. This one is titled "You Won't Regret It." The work trip you canceled because you've been away too much. The meeting you skipped because you know you never should have agreed to it in the first place. The days you came in late because your kids needed a little bit more time at drop off. The weekend where you blew off household projects and just did something fun together. Do you think anyone has ever really regretted choosing family first? Maybe they missed out on some stuff here and there, but looking back on their life, do you think anyone even remembers? But we will remember that day that we blew off work. Picked the kids up early and drove up to the mountains. We will remember that we went to the recital. We will remember that we got ice cream and walked around the park. With so many demands on our time, it helps to zoom out, to think about how you're going to think about this later. Remember what we're after: the crowded table, a close relationship with our kids, a sense that we didn't waste this brief thing called their childhood. So decide accordingly now. You won't regret it. That comes from the Daily Dad in their daily newsletter that chimes in. And again, it always gives you like a theme. Like this morning at 5:04 in the morning, there's another one called "They Need to Hear It Again." And there's just like a little write-up of each thing and what it means. Great subscription newsletter for the dads out there looking for one.
Dude, Daily Dad rips. That's a great lesson of the week. And one day I was really sad when I got home late on my own volition. But because I woke up early for driving up here and missing traffic, and then I got home late, I never saw Scarlett.
Yeah.
And it was a really good day yesterday.
Yeah.
But I'm laying in bed and I'm like,
yeah, I feel you, man.
what am I doing? So I made sure this morning.
Like we did the Madden ratings for EA Sports, and I had to leave at like 1. I had to leave like halfway through because I had to hit a flight from LA.
Yeah.
All the time change. Hit a flight at 3, land at 9 p.m. local in Nashville. Because when we planned it out,
Yeah.
I was telling Clump, I was like, I have to be back on Saturday night because Rue has a ballet recital on Sunday. But we were sitting there, we were having lunch, kind of joking around, and the boys were talking about, so somebody said, oh, it sucks you have to leave. Like, oh, you should do X, Y, and Z because you go and watch UFC in Vegas and do all this stuff in Vegas, or the stuff missing out in Vegas. I was like, yeah, dude, I fucking hate that I have kids. I wish I didn't have my daughter and go to a stupid ballet recital. But we were just sitting there around there laughing. And I just think to myself, like, those are the moments that you're just like, yeah, it would be sick to do all of this stuff.
Yeah.
Like there's a part of me that has FOMO.
Yeah.
And I would love to do all the things that we get to do at all times. And I wish the ballet recital could be in the evening so that way I could hit a full Saturday. But just knowing that, like, yeah, this ballet recital in the grand scheme of everything means nothing on the macro. But I know to me and to Rue, and to have the photos, the moments, the memories, that having to get Scottie out of there because she's crying, and it would have been just mom.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Those are times where it's like, yeah, I'm going to look back and just know that you're making the right choices by choosing like family, like having the opportunities on weekends to be with your kiddos, to be with your children, to be with your wife, to do these things, even though there is the element of missing out and be like, oh, I need to chase this career ambition, or I need to chase this event would be awesome to go to do these trips would be sick.
Yeah.
But knowing that you're going to go to a ballet recital and then spend 4 hours in the pool when you get home, like, you can't put a price tag on that.
No, you can't. You can't. And that feeling that I get when I'm sitting there going, oh, I didn't even see her today. And then Jill, Instagram stories, our Mother's Day pictures got in last night via email. And so she starts storying them from the living room. I'm already in bed. And so that I start getting these notifications. I'm seeing pictures of Scarlett and she's already asleep. And that feeling, dude, I don't know how, and I know it sounds dramatic because I can only describe it as wanting to squeeze her. But you can't because she's asleep. But you see a picture of your little one. You're just, oh, why do I always just want to see you and squeeze you when you're already asleep? I can't wake you up. And I got to see her this morning.
Give her all that love. Give her 1 billion kisses.
5 billion.
Because again, at like the age that Scarlett's at, you break it down, she's only going to be 10 months for 4 weeks of her life. And they develop so much at that young age.
She's a year in July, dude. You want to talk about, and we talked about it earlier, this is episode 50. That's crazy.
Yeah, couple weeks.
It's going to be our year anniversary.
Yeah.
Episode 52. And that's nuts, dude. I was so green. Not saying that I'm a champion dad by any means.
No.
I was scared shitless. I still am, but like those first few episodes, dude, I had no idea. No idea.
Yeah. It's been fun, man.
It's been fun.
Good sewed.
Good set.
Take out your trash. We love you. We appreciate you. We will see you next week and on social media for the Dead Spot. Go ahead. Shameless plug.
BWTB.com. Get your Father's Day gear. I'm 1 for 1 at my new house on Trash Day.